Hello and welcome back to another episode of D6, where I, Orion, bring together voice acting friends, abridging friends, and friends in general onto a D&D live stream show. Now, I know that we have been gone for about 3 whole weeks, and I'm very sorry about that. We couldn't do the live stream over at AX because of several different complications. One of the major ones is that I didn't have a monitor in the hotel room because the hotel room was fucking stupid. So aside from that, we're gonna go ahead and get right back into the game. Then we will talk about announcements, and also we will have a very special guest for us tonight, and then we will get right into our amazing little adventure here on D6. So without further ado,
my name is Alana Marathari, and this is my story. To say that misfortune follows me at every turn would be a sad, but true beginning. My mother was beaten, tortured, and left for dead, but carried me unknowingly. Going to one of the many elven clans, there I was born healthy and lived among her elven brethren. After finding love and starting my family with a wonderful man named Fenrir, we had a daughter, Alicia. Little did I know that misfortune would come my way once more. While going out on a food gathering with my mastiff Shay, our clan was attacked by humans. Fenrir died trying to protect my daughter, who later I learned was kidnapped. As I saw my beloved die in front of my eyes, I vowed to do whatever it took to find and bring back Alicia to the clan and to always be by her side. I've spoken out of turn many times to my clan, and it's brought me more than my fair share of trouble, but they know I'm right. I will also admit that I do love to partake of fine wines and nails a little more than the average woman, but that's only to mask the pain. I often hide behind jokes and sarcasm. You know, it's easier to laugh at my own pain than deal with it. When it comes to fighting, I believe that I've proven my worth more times than can be counted. My clan is definite proof of that. I have used my femininity at times to get men to give me information, but never letting them get too close to ever touch my heart again. Until I find Alicia, I will not rest. My goal is to find her and save her from the monsters who took her from me. She is my reason for living, and she is the reason why I fight.
I am Arya Hope, rejected by society for being a tiefling, though raised by only a human mother. I found enjoyment in music. My mother first taught me the lute when I was a child, and I found myself skilled in nearly any instrument I encountered. I truly felt the magical properties of music, so I decided to become a bard. And I left my mother at the age of 13. This drew attention to me, mostly responses of disgust. Early on as a bard, I would work rundown pubs, and I would be nearly booed off the stage before I could even perform. A kindly half-elf took pity on me, and she gifted me a brass ring that I've worn ever since. From that day, I was hell-bent that I would not be brought down, and I continued to perform. The half-elf, who introduced herself as Florinda Aldith, became a regular in my audience. She went on to introduce me to a mysterious promoter known simply as the Shadow Agent. I've never seen his face. I know only his deep, raspy voice. He's regularly flaunted his connections and has proved an invaluable resource to me. Time and determination was to my advantage, as my skill eventually earned respect, and I've come to a point of moderate success. I will never let go of my dream, which is to one day perform for the royal court. The brass ring given to me by Florinda will never tarnish, and it reminds me that I will not tarnish either.
I, Bagamnon Gorvroth, born in the heart of Dracovania, conceived by Durgrax, a general in the Dracovanian army, and Belnies, a teacher. I grew up enjoying some of the more finer things in life. A good home, plenty of food, and most of all, an exuberant amount of treasure. Until the age of 5, my father had taught me all he could about combat. So he sent me out to Grandmaster Zorbroth to complete my training. He said I had latent potential that he wanted to unlock. So, as the years went on, I trained with the Grandmaster, learning techniques I wouldn't think would be so amazing. I returned home after a few short years with my newfound experience of the world. I then became a member of the army, fighting alongside my father. Whenever we fought, I felt such a rush, almost as much as the rush I got with gold and treasure. Although we had our wealth, I found it to be rather plain. There's only so much Dragonborn treasure you can look at before it gets stale. So, I left home once again on a journey to find other treasures of the world, other than Dragonborn. My mother supportive. My father, on the other hand, while not the happiest, still supported my decision. Now on my own, I crossed the land searching for a good fight, and also the riches and treasures this world has to offer.
The dwarven monk Joseph Leadfist resented his life as a miner in the dwarven mountains of Goldthar, when one day, a group of nomadic halfling monks forced into hiding from a group of dragonborn mercenaries stumbled upon his mountain. They were being chased by the mercenaries so that they couldn't be tortured into revealing the location of their grandmaster, Tiny Nuggins, an expert in the martial art of Long Fu Pai. He's considered a war criminal to the Dragonborns, but a hero to others. Those halflings took a shining to Joseph, enough to teach him the art of Long Fu Pai. Joseph was a natural, and soon he set out to find Tiny Nuggins so he could complete his training. Joseph's a scrapper, trained in a martial art designed to punch above the user's own weight. As a dwarf, he is a lover of good food and drink. If a stranger wants to fight, he's more than happy. But if that stranger offered him a drink, he'd be even happier. Joseph has a fear of horses, and unlike dwarves, doesn't like caves or caverns, reminding him of the dismal life he had before the monks arrived.
I was born of a human woman and an orc, an orphan of the battlefield. The mercenaries who found me named me for the only feature they valued: brawn. As a young boy, I looked human enough, but there was something different, something off-putting about me. They took me on as a laborer. I had a secret though. I loved to sing. That was what kept my hope alive during the dark times. One day, in my early teens, a traveling band of bards came and entertained an army the mercenaries were aligned with. Duncan, a singer of great renown, was drawn to the sound of drumming and a melodious voice. He found me, trying to copy their music. I became a bodyguard, and eventually, a member of the band of bards. I no longer needed to be violent or destructive. I had found peace. Peace with Duncan and the band. There, I finally found the acceptance and friendship I had sought. I'd found a family. Sadly, the brightest lights often cast the darkest shadows. Duncan's benevolence hid a darkness. He used the power and resources he gained to find an ancient spell that granted him immense power. He summoned a demon, and in exchange for this immense power, the demon slew the band members, save for me. I barely managed to escape with my life. My escape came at a cost. The demon tore out my throat, permanently ruining my voice. I swore revenge on my former leader, and the demon that destroyed my friends, falling back on the natural instincts and skills of my father's people. My orc heritage and the skills I learned from the mercenaries would now serve my quest for revenge. I've spent the last decade training myself to find the man who betrayed me and my family. I've become a fearsome swordsman, renowned for my rage on the battlefield. Someday, I will find Duncan, and he'll taste the rage of my blade!
Alright, and we are back. Players, you can go ahead and turn on your mics. So, first and foremost, this coming from me, it is good to be back. Holy shit.
Indeed it is. Oh my god, yes. I miss this place.
Aaron, we can't say shit.
Much.
What do you mean? What do you mean you
man.
can't say shit?
Can't see shit.
Can't see.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stream
Yeah.
can't see anything either. They're blind!
Guys, don't lie to the stream. We didn't miss this.
Oh my god, it's been 3 weeks since I've heard another human voice. This is lovely.
That's because you live in the outback of Australia. There's no one else there.
Well, Aborigines.
The postman came, but
they don't count as people.
Oh.
Okay, to be fair.
Okay,
To be fair, people in Australia don't consider Aborigines people.
Oh, shit.
So,
All Sam has is drop bears.
And we have tree gators. So
Yeah,
We have drop
crocodiles.
gators now.
yeah.
if anyone in the chat can help me kill myself, that would be greatly appreciated.
Aw.
Sam, baby.
alright, so,
All right,
first,
Sam. Easiest way for that to happen: stand next to Braun when he uses Argoff next time.
oh shit. Alright, first and foremost, I like to apologize because of how long we've been away. Mainly from due to Father's Day, and then there was also the Tiba thing, and then also not being able to stream at Anime Expo, which is all a nightmare and a half in order to try and just do. I ended up taking my whole computer for no reason. So
You
yeah.
know what? Don't say you couldn't stream.
I told you.
You went
Aaron.
off. You went
No,
off.
don't-
with the
don't-
young
don't-
lady,
don't.
and you did.
Nope. That,
Aaron, I told you they wouldn't probably hook up to the TV in the room. I told you
know.
this, but no, you didn't want to fucking listen to me.
I had high hopes. I couldn't even
Ladies,
I couldn't
ladies.
take either
Lower
of my
your
screens here
expectations.
anyways. It wouldn't matter.
And then we offered my hotel room TV,
Yeah.
and he just didn't.
Yeah, I ended up getting sidetracked with something. Honestly, I went to go see something about a girl, but that was it. Oh, Goodwill Hunting. So
I heard it was
another-
crazy. I am so mad I missed it. I am so sorry that I missed it, guys. I really tried.
I am not.
tried to the last day, and I could not make it. I was sad.
Hopefully next year. We missed
Yeah.
you there.
Yeah,
You know.
hopefully.
Hopefully next year. Another thing I would like to announce is that today we have a very special and amazing guest with us, none other than Daniel Doc Gundry, who is a dungeon master over on the Bros and Dragons podcast, in which I had actually was a guest voice on. I think it was 2 months ago. It was May when you posted those, right?
yes.
So he'll be playing a very special guest, in which you guys can see already on the character screen to the side of me. So I will be having him come in relatively soon, because I know the last time we had a special guest, which was Desiree, wasn't able to do much. But hopefully this time things will be much more different and a lot more exciting. Another thing that I want to
Welcome. Yeah, by the way.
Yes.
Welcome to the group, mate.
Thank you.
Um,
G'day.
Get out while you still can.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Welcome to the group, man.
Welcome. We don't bite.
I'm trying to fit in, sorry.
Don't bite hard, is what she's trying to say.
Another.
Oh, no,
Right,
you make
gently.
fun of me a lot. That's all you need to do. That's all I'm good for.
You're gonna see that
I've
all
been-
of us have our
no,
things.
Joseph has had so many amazing moments in this show. It's insane, and there are probably a bunch more to come. I could just tell.
Oh no, Joseph's an amazing character.
Yeah, even when Sam
Yeah.
is not here, we have two wonderful VAs that can do his voice on point.
Yeah.
We have
both.
Aaron, and I don't know if you heard, but Hawk can do a pretty good impression of you too. yeah, I threw you under the bus there.
Even when
Richard.
Joseph's not here, he's here.
Yeah.
Joseph's always
Never
here.
leave.
He never leaves.
Another thing that I would also like to announce, as I had posted it earlier in the chat, but I'll probably I have it posted in the main discussion board, which is next to all the icons and whatnot. I have posted a survey in which you guys can go and check that out. If you sign up, or if you complete the survey and you leave your email, you could have a chance to win a Dungeons and Dragons miniature booster pack, which looks... I had put it somewhere. I have
And
put
you
it.
did not bring it for the stream.
He's lying. He doesn't really have one.
Ah, there it is. Which
He's
they
lying.
commonly look like this. In which this is actually the one that Hawk got me for my birthday, which I had finally gotten in. I don't know if you guys saw the miniatures that I posted. I got a Yeti, a Death Knight, a Githyanki, and a Spectre. And
Nice.
I really wish I had that Yeti way longer before, but, you know, the world, man.
By the way,
the
the
world.
U.S. Postal Service, can eat a dick. That package
Right?
got shipped back to me 4 times. They
And
wouldn't
we
take
have
it back
fire.
the last time. I had to get a new box because it had too many return labels on it.
Question: Did you label the box with anthrax? Because they typically send those back.
They don't really like that.
No. In my experience, when you put that on the box, the police come in and want to have a conversation, but they politely bring the box back with them.
I don't want
In a
them to bring the box
hazmat
back.
suit, baby.
Normally, what I do is I cross out anthrax because then it's not suspicious.
You can
It's
just put not
ants.
above it.
No, just take out the H and an R. You just have ant axes. It's D&D related.
No. What you
Army
do
ants.
is
I'm
you
making a
actually,
medieval ant farm.
label it anthrax. You actually label it anthrax because that's way too obvious. They would know that nobody would be so stupid as to label real anthrax as anthrax. But that's the trick.
By the way-
It's all about
Exactly.
the mind games.
By the way,
Yeah.
I finally
Say that,
acquired
but
a
people pack
working
Carrex over
Zippolator.
Pokemon Go already.
I have acquired a.
By the way, can I just do a quick shout out for the Australian government?
What happened?
What did you?
Coalition right-wing government.
What did you do this
What happened
time?
Okay, people at
We need
home,
help.
politics talk. Interesting. We didn't have a government for a week because the votes were so close, and now we have a right-wing government, and that's why I'm killing myself.
Oh yeah, we've had that happen before. It's not fun.
We might end up with Trump, and when that happens, I'll kill myself.
Or
Okay,
you-
to be fair, Trump is still a better choice than Hillary.
Trump is going to build a wall
No, he's
all
not.
across America.
That's
And you know
Hillary
what?
is
The
corrupt.
Mexicans are
but-
going to pay for it.
oh
as well.
politics.
They're
This
gonna pay
is
for
this
the
is the reason why we D&D players like to play D&D, because our politics make actual sense.
Hillary Clinton is corrupt, but she's not a complete idiot, and she probably wouldn't burn the country totally to the ground. And in
At
another
least-
4 years, we could just reelect her. We wouldn't get that chance with Trump. He
At
would
least
just
with
declare
Trump,
himself
he's
king.
honest.
looking out. Bernie Sanders
That's
is
what's
looking out for
terrifying about him.
99% of the country. He's looking out for 99% of the country, and we're not going for the 1%.
That's
I can
almost
at least
accurate.
respect Trump in the regard of
We're gonna build a wall around the 1% because we're gonna keep the 1% safe in New York away from all the y'alls. We're gonna build
Yes.
that wall around New York, and there's gonna be a bigger wall around the country. We're not gonna
gonna
let the
be huge.
Canadians in. It's gonna be huge. We're gonna make the Canadians pay for it. We're gonna make the Mexicans pay for it. We're gonna make the fish people of Atlantis pay for it on the Pacific side. It's gonna be
We're
huge.
gonna
It's gonna be a seawall.
No,
We're going to take all
everyone,
the
just
money we make from taking prison out of weed. I'll smoke a joint, and we'll take that money. We'll put taxes on that, and we'll take that money and we'll build a wall around Trump.
Trump's gonna sound like
forget the
Putin.
times, the 7
Voice
times
check.
I've gone bankrupt. I know what I'm doing. And also, I want to fuck my daughter. But that's
Well, have you seen my daughter? She's fucking gorgeous. Just look at her. When you want to fuck her, if you don't want to fuck her, you're gay. I'll let you know you're not gay. You're straight.
This is
Look at my
this
daughter.
is how the
Even
hash this is how that hashtag Yarrow is done started, because of shit like this.
Stephen Fry has a fantastic quote about Trump, by the way. Google it. I don't remember it, but it was great.
I'll Google it right now.
I don't remember it.
Okay. So, besides all this, because I like to think that I bring things back. What has everyone else been doing? You know, those that haven't been doing Tiba or... Oh, wait. I'm the only one who hasn't done Tiba.
Right?
I've been studying for the exam.
Ooh.
My life. By the way, guys, I take the bar exam to become a lawyer in 16 days.
Good
Oh.
luck!
Damn.
You're gonna do great.
So you're not going to be here next week for that, right?
No, I'll be here next week. I won't be here the 24th.
And,
Oh, okay.
and it feels
drop
so
into-
strange sometimes because like I'm surrounded by very professional like friends and people because like Hawk is a lawyer, Daniel is an actual doctor if I remember correctly.
Spencer.
I'll buy that lie.
Yeah, it's been,
What's your doctorate? What's your doctorate?
I'm a health technician. I'm a
Oh.
surgical tech for the VA.
Nice.
Nice.
I got
Nice.
the
also
nickname-
two veterans are in this game too because Ava is a veteran as well.
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Yeah. No, I got the nickname Doc as an army medic, and it just kind of stuck with me into my civilian life. So I just roll with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I understand that. I'm still IT no matter what.
I was actually in Afghanistan myself, but it was a poorly planned vacation. So
Oh.
Oh.
You're trying to get a cheap opium, weren't you?
well, I was
And
trying to
opium
go
is
to
better.
Israel, but I
That's
got
opium.
mixed
What
up.
the fuck?
How did you? Were you taking Joseph's drugs?
He probably was.
Snorts black powder.
You know what? I'm just
Aaron,
I'm
he
just
blew his
deciding
nose.
now. Sam is just playing an exaggerated version of himself.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. It's not an exaggerated version. It is him.
It is him.
It's the real him. It's the real Sam.
So yeah, be prepared. Prepare your buttholes, people.
Hey,
Very
that's my line,
nice.
woman.
Hey.
All I have to do is
Also-
remember how to do a Scottish accent.
Also,
Daniel, I apologize in advance for everything.
I apologize in advance for the
Yeah,
whole
we'll
team.
see.
for everything that's
You
gonna
guys are
happen.
gonna-
I apologize for nothing.
yeah.
Well, I can tell that none of your players have heard the Bros and Dragons podcast, so they would probably be like, "Oh, you're gonna need to tone it down while you're on this side of the fence, please."
No, like,
that
I don't think any.
How we play the game.
Yeah, I don't think any of them have heard my episodes at all.
Yeah. No, they wanted a monk to screw a dog.
Yeah.
That did
No.
reality.
No,
The
no,
fake
no
that does
bestiality.
remind me though.
Screw that.
Will I get discounts at Arvello's magic shop from now on?
We'll see. We'll see.
A little backdoor deal, if you know what I'm saying.
We'll
Oh
see.
God, no.
Sam,
Oh
we'll see.
God, that face.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
Tell me
Bow,
something
bow, bow.
good.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
You got,
I need
here's
I'm
what it is.
surrounded
You got
by
Alana and McGinty singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" while they're banging in the next room.
And Braun's just looking through the porthole crying because our villa's taken from him.
All by
Wait,
myself.
are we? Was it on Steve doing it?
What?
Is there now a love triangle between Braun, Arvello, and Joseph?
No, no. Arvello's monogamous. Arvello is definitely monogamous. He doesn't like. He doesn't like to be held down
There
by
might
one
be
man.
That's not monogamy.
That's not
Monogamy is you hang down. Oh my god, you're thinking polygamy.
Yeah, monogamy is one-on-one. Polygamy is multi.
No,
Oh.
he's against monogamy.
Yeah.
Mm.
No.
Okay.
When Arvello isn't making money selling magical items, he's got to pay the bills somehow.
He works hard for the money.
The corner
So
is a
hard
good
for the
business.
money.
Okay. The
Right.
the
We're
corner is a
saying
good business strategy.
What we're saying is Joseph, Arvello, Braun, three-way. It's coming up.
Oh God.
I mean,
no.
there
Make it so. Make it so.
there is a reason why it's called Arvello's Arcane Assets.
Damn.
All right. No, I'm still waiting for that Braria though. I'm holding out for that Braria. I am
hold
no
on,
one.
I don't think
I am the
anyone
1% that believes in Braria.
No one ships Arya with anyone. Arya is just like the chaste lone one.
Dude, we've been shipped since day one. Well, those two have been.
All right, you guys. Since I'm pretty sure we're good on announcements at this point.
I didn't announce anything.
You'll announce, and then I will have
I'll say-
one of my final announcements, and then we will get right into the game.
Oh,
Yomi would like to announce that he's an asshole.
Oh,
Hey.
Right?
Asshole. I'm a dick. I'm a dick. But no, I got a review series coming out this week. Yay!
Can't wait to see
Because oversaturation, you know.
Yeah. I'll be
Are you
starting
saying
my,
bridging's not oversaturated?
I'll be starting my vlog in about 2 weeks. So I gotta.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a video log or vlog.
How's Digimon going?
Oh yeah.
Don't talk
And
about that.
people, if you like musicals about comic book movies, go to the
Yep.
Moonshoes Facebook page. Check out Marvelous. Coming out in September. It's gonna go on YouTube. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Get
Remember,
details about that.
also remember, Sam's a badass.
Mhm.
I hope he
Just in
understands.
general.
I hope he understands what I'm quoting.
I might. Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Are you quoting your own episode?
Oh my god, seriously.
Aaron, are you quoting your own episode?
Bag.
No,
he would never do that.
No,
shameless-
no, I'm not. I'm actually quoting something that Sam was a part of. Like, it's literally like one of the greatest moments I've ever seen Sam in live action acting ever.
Okay.
All right.
Essentially, it was behind the scenes footage of a zombie movie I'm in, and I was fucking around.
Oh, those are so much fun.
Oh yeah.
He was smoking. He jumped over a fence. He's a badass. The last thing that the last thing I want to announce. I actually might have a sponsorship. I actually talked to. I got it while I was at Anime Expo. I was hanging out with my friend Ami, in which you should actually go check out her channel, which is Ami Yoshiko. I'm actually in one of her videos as of recent while we were just hanging around Anime Expo. But she introduced me to one of the staff, in which the staff had introduced me to a marketing manager because they saw that my channel had quite a number of subscribers. And what it is Japan Crate and Doki Doki Box, which Japan Crate will send you like kawaii things and Japan treats. And hopefully, if that goes well, I'll be doing a sponsored video for that. And maybe in the future, I might get a discount code for you guys. And I'm really hoping for that. So hopefully, we'll see how that goes. I'm relatively excited about it. So that's all I really want to say. As for that, we'll see what happens. And I'm pretty sure that wraps up with our announcements for now. I think we're good. Yes?
I mean, I just want to state that, like, I lost a little respect for you for the fact that you said kawaii.
It literally just says kawaii, like, we're gonna send you kawaii things, like, all things kawaii. I'm like, what the okay, I guess. I have a niece.
Still lost.
I have a niece. I have a niece, and she will enjoy that stuff. I am keeping the tiny alpaca, though.
Look at Aaron's face when he said kawaii, though, was kawaii as fuck.
Kawaii.
Oh my god.
And
It wasn't kawaii.
It was kawaii.
Well, Marcus has joined me, so we have Shay here as well.
Fantastic.
He just joined.
Find you a bird.
Which, by the way, I can't use the Shay figure right now, mainly for the fact that I broke it accidentally. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I swear. I swear to God, it wasn't me.
Oh my god! It killed Shay.
Because here's the thing.
I was gonna take a picture of Marcus with it so we
Here's the
could
thing.
put it on Twitter
What happened with the figure is that he had my cat had came in, knocked off a whole bunch of my figures, and then my dog, which is Bella, came in and took specifically Shay and was chewing on it upstairs. I have never been so mad at a dog. It was like, oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna call bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You were padding it too hard. You're Lenny from Mice and Men. You were padding it way too hard, and it died.
So,
Aaron, was it a dog eat dog world?
Yeah.
Getting the dog.
But yeah, I have already placed an order for another one. It should be coming in the next week or so, hopefully. So hopefully I will make sure that this one doesn't get eaten. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right on into the game. All right. So where we last left our adventures off, they were heading to Excelsium to find Tiny Nuggins and the next Acolyte. With good friends in high places, they managed to get themselves onto an airship to get them across the Northern Sea. Upon getting through the Tyron Canyons and coasting across the sea, they were met with one of the former clan elders in Eliaqui, who rode atop a green dragon. After getting out of the fight and managed to land in one of the western cities in order to avoid a direct confrontation, as the dragon and Eliaqui were transported towards the north of Excelsium, they basically had a stop, decided to rest and stock up, and decided to go ahead and start heading north, where they would find themselves being attacked by a few giant scorpions. After, of course, defeating the giant scorpions and placing their now indomitable flag and having a now decided team name, I'm pretty sure we were all talking about it on Skype for the past couple of weeks. I think should I say the team name already? Are we good?
I'm putting in chat to make sure that's what everybody agreed on, right?
Yeah.
Yep. They
That's what everybody agreed on.
our friends known as the Incorrigibles. The Incorrigibles.
With the French accent.
Yeah.
Incorrigibles assemble.
Incorrigible.
After which they had found themselves in the lost temple of Cord. Within the entrance, a figure had moved in the darkness, and that is where we had last left off. Woo! I had to write that down.
You had to type that shit.
I had to write that down because I would not remember it off the top of my head proper. All right. So.
I mean, it has been 3 weeks, so.
Also,
Yeah.
none of you guys can spell incorrigible.
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 I used the same writing that you did, okay?
I literally
I
copied and
misspelled it
pasted
too. I
Yeah, I
misspelled
copy
it.
paste.
Whatever, it's the name. We're sticking to it.
I spelled it right.
Fucking-
This is how you spell it, people.
We'll fix it in post.
I actually saw
Fuck it, we'll
somebody.
do it live.
I saw somebody type in hashtag burn Yarrow, which, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Aww.
That's nice. All right, so
Also,
you guys.
hashtag the chat remembers.
Chat remembers that you
Chat
killed
chat
Shay.
never forgets.
Yeah.
I would like to make the first roll of the game, if anyone minds.
No problem.
Go ahead.
All right. I want to make a perception check to make out the shadowy figure with my dwarven dark vision.
All right, go ahead.
Fancy.
Oop, fell off the table. Okay, I rolled a 1.
You look into the darkness, you see shifting, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, so Braun is going to check the dark vision now.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Alana will afterwards.
Yeah.
It's a perception check, right?
Yep, it's perception.
Sweet. So, Matt 18 plus a modifier. 25.
All right. What you see into the darkness is this rather shortly statured, almost as if it was a miniature dragonborn dragging into this darkened temple, a man dressed in armor, a shield, and carrying a warhammer. He looks like he's passed out.
Alright.
Braun
Guys,
turns
let's
and
go
looks
in
at the
another
group.
direction. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
I had a look. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Braun just looks from Joseph to the rest of the group.
Yeah, he's right. We don't need to go in there.
Alright. I'm okay. Yeah, I
Okay,
got a 20.
Braun-
I rolled
Braun
a
actually
nat
tells
20,
him what
I'm
he
not gonna-
saws.
I actually rolled a 20, my first one. I hate doing that! I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like,
probably gonna die. if
okay,
we
so
don't help him.
Alana looks at the other two.
To best describe how the man is being dragged, he is being dragged over this small stature's shoulder as if to help him. Like he's like as he is small, he's trying to hold him and make sure his face is out in the mud. or sand.
Oh, okay. I was worried. I thought you were like dragging like.
Like not by the foot,
trash.
not by the foot or the hair. He's like, no, he's helping him.
Okay.
I'm looking at these two. I'm like,
Ron spilled the beans. He told.
yeah, let's go.
All right.
I don't want to hear.
So the lot of you decide to go ahead and enter, and as you guys get closer to the figure, it stops, and it turns its head, and then it begins to move a lot faster, like yip, 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 as he's yelling this really sound, going yip, 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 yip.
Aaron, I've never loved you more. I was praying to God it would chirp. I've never loved you more right now.
Oh my god.
Arya, does it look edible? I'm hungry.
Arya.
Are you guys chasing after this thing?
We're all
Yeah,
just
I'm
kind
gonna
of stunned.
Yeah, I'm like trying to make a couple of paces ahead, but
Is it a
I don't think
bird?
anybody's willing to follow me.
It's not a bird.
We're keeping pace with it.
All right.
I'm straight up running at it.
All
But
right.
my arms are spread in like a hugging gesture, but secretly I'm getting ready for a grapple if need be.
All right.
Joseph,
But I'm making it look like a hug.
All right.
I'm
I
running
can just throw
alongside
you
my
again.
wifey.
You Joseph managed to catch up.
Trailing behind.
You Joseph managed to catch up, and what you immediately see is what looks to be actually, do you know what a kobold is?
Kobold?
Yes, I do. But I'd have to make a roll for that.
I mean, like, does your character know
know.
what a kobold is?
I mean, they're generally kind of like swamp kind of lizard men kind of creatures, so, you know, being a miner, probably wouldn't have come across them before.
All right, then go ahead and make a roll. I would say history.
Oh, because I'm known. Oh, I've actually got a pretty good history. 9.
You know this as a kobold. They are tiny little lizard dragonic men, and they often are not very intelligent. They do things randomly, and they like things that are shiny. But this one looks a bit different because it's dressed in a gi, and almost like your gi for some strange and odd reason.
Okay, so I noticed my gi.
Joseph, it killed tiny nuggins.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. There's a lot of people in Long Fu Pai. I jump in front of him and I make the Long Fu Pai hand signal.
He stops. He lightfully puts the man down. And then he goes into Long Fu Pai as well.
I say, friend?
Yep! That's all he says. And then he immediately looks up.
I'm gonna look up as well.
You're standing in front of him, but he's looking past you. Everyone make a perception check except for Daniel.
Yar.
I'm not turning around. I'm not buying this. I'm looking at the kobold.
18.
Okay.
That's with.
15.
All right.
19.
All right. And Begomnin?
Wait, what are we rolling?
Perception.
Oh. Just a sec. 7.
Everyone except for Joseph and Begomnin, you see what looks to be this gigantic winged lion individual with almost a human-like face as it steps through the darkness. And he looks at you with these glowing yellow eyes. Who enters this temple? This large booming voice as it flows through the entrance.
Dad? Is that you?
God.
If that's your father, that explains so much.
I hate
I'm
to
gonna
see what your
turn
mother
around.
looks like.
Aaron, can Braun do a check to see if he knows what it is?
Go ahead.
Because I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
I feel like if it's a creature, it might be animal handling. Let me see.
Which means I might be able to roll for it, just in case.
Let me see.
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna go
I mean, if I
stand
personally
next to
can guess what it is, can I just assume Braun would know what it is?
Let me see. Spellcast. No, not this chapter.
I just don't know how common this particular creature would be in this world, so that's why I was wondering.
Let's see. I would say. Nope, not this one either. Their abilities. Let's see. I would say it would be. I'm gonna say make a religion check instead.
Religion, okay.
Because these things are pretty religion based.
Okay.
Creature-wise, they're known all throughout history. It's just that you don't know what they are in religion.
I got a 15. Don't mean nothing to know.
You know this as a sphinx.
Okay, cool. I guess right.
If there's one thing dwarves love, it's cigarettes and riddles.
I still
Guys,
wish for an answer.
It's a sphinx.
All right, I'm gonna stand up and say, Sphinx, I will take your riddle. But I'm gonna roll a cigarette first.
I am not here.
I do that, by the way.
Speak riddles. Why have you entered my temple?
Well, just kind of saw a little thing, and I was pretty interested by that, so I kind of just followed it.
I am a guardian of court. Speak why you are here, or leave.
Well, I'm just looking for cool shit, really. You got cool shit in there? I want to see it.
So you are a treasure hunter.
Well, I'm more of a karate master, but treasure's my hobby.
As he acknowledges this, he begins to reposition himself, his wings now outspread, gigantic wing length. Then you will die. And before he even steps forward, what's going on here? And you suddenly see this tiny little halfling of a man step forward. Amin-Ra! Do we have guests? Treasure hunters. Nah.
It's just a hobby, I promise.
Nah, I don't think they're treasure hunters. They're guests.
To be fair, I am the only actual treasure hunter here.
I'm a scavenger, so kinda.
I'm a mercenary. I get paid in treasure.
I'm a bard. I just like music.
I used to be a bard once.
Oh, so we have fighters and entertainers. That's great. Well, hello. I am Tiny Nuggins. And what you see is this bearded man. Milky-eyed, though. He doesn't look like he can see correctly. But he is very much a professional-looking and strong, well-built halfling of a man. This is not as you would expect from all the legends of Tiny Nuggins, but he says he's Tiny Nuggins.
This is exactly what I expected.
I'm gonna quickly roll a cigarette, drop it at his feet, and bow profusely.
And so you do.
Meanwhile, I just look baffled and kind of enraged. This is Tiny Nuggins, the Dragon Slayer. The one
Ron
who
just
murdered
looks-
my kind.
Ron just looks back at Begamin, looks him over.
I can see it.
A lot.
They're a dragonborn here. They don't like me.
I wonder why.
It's
Well,
okay,
And
Tiny.
Alana
The
just
half-elf has him on a
holds
tight
Begamin
leash.
back as much as she can. She's good. She's little small elf half elf trying to hold him back.
As I said, the elf has him on a tight leash.
Well, that's
I'm
nice.
gonna quickly stand up, and I'm gonna give Begamin my abuscus to just play with. So he's kind of
Tell him to
distracted.
count his money.
And so,
And I give it
and
to him
so
and
you
just say,
do.
Let me have this one.
And so you do.
Joseph, you have 5 seconds to get away from me.
The whole dragon slaying thing, over 100 years ago, a real tragedy that it had to happen. I mean, well, Oryx was going to die, and it was a sad time. It was a very sad time. Unfortunately, when you accidentally have to kill the prince of the dragon race, not many people like you.
Can I make a perception check to see if he's lying?
Insight. Make an insight.
Insight, whatever. Don't care. I am in my mode. Fucking 13.
He is telling the absolute truth. In fact, this doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would just lie to anybody's face. He is the thing that's holding off a sphinx. He is the only thing keeping you guys alive.
By the way, Bron's still looking at the Sphinx in awe. Just like he's just entranced by the thing.
Which, by the way, the Sphinx is much like a behaved dog is sitting there, now staring at all of you.
Oh, great, Tiny Nuggins. Is this Sphinx? Is he your friend? Is he your buddy?
Oh, Amin-Ra, he's a good friend of mine. We go way back.
Is there any chance, not now, but in the future, can I ride him?
As you say that,
Ron got very excited at
Amin-Ra
prospect.
looks at you with the piercing yellow eyes. Never. Well, that's what he wants. I just hear. Kip, come
I
along.
offer the Sphinx a cigarette.
The Sphinx does not even attempt to try to take the cigarette. As for his gigantic paws, would probably smash you. As he says, as he speaks to Kip, which is this kobold looking figure, begins to walk over and takes side to what is almost the same exact height of Tiny Nuggins. So, what are you friendly guests here for?
Tiny Nuggins, I've been searching for you most of my adult life. Ever since I was a wee lad at the age of 22. I've been searching for you to complete my training. See, I would not call myself a master of Long Fu Pai, because you are the only true master. and I wish to learn from you.
He is pretty dead.
I see.
Braun says, patting Joseph on the head.
Oh, very good. And I pull out the Yeti head from my bag, the rotted Yeti head. I uppercutted this motherfucker's head off.
And Braun hands that skull helmet that Joseph gave him to that monster
he's,
skull.
In his immediates, he's like, well, I can't see, but damn, is that a nasty smell. Great job.
Oh my god.
It is a Yeti, I promise you. You can touch it if you want, but it is rotten.
He immediately walks
the smell
over.
is for a reason.
He immediately walks over and touches this rotten Yeti head. And is like, oh yes, I can definitely feel for the fur, the horns, the everything. Oh, this is nice. Great job. I am impressed. And he's not even lying. He's like, this is the first time he's probably had like any amount of real human contact in a long time. He likes you.
Yes!
You just fucking made his day.
I'm beaming from ear
So
to
why
ear.
does he still have the head? Why not?
Yeah, which
Trophy.
which I want people to remember, by the way, the bag of holding is not really a good refrigeration device. It's specifically it's just used to keep things in there.
Just remember, every time we have to pull something out, it smells like rotten Yeti. So we have to endure that smell.
No, only when you pull out the rotten Yeti head does it smell like rotten Yeti. And by the way, this thick smell is sulfur. It's just it's rotten.
Yeah, there's a little bit of gunpowder in there too.
Yeah.
And gunpowder.
Well, if you're here to complete your training, maybe we should talk about it over a meal, as I'm pretty sure a lot of you have come here long and far, and also it's very hot outside. I would know. I don't like going outside very often either. And he immediately turns around and he bumps into Amina. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot you were there. And he just begins to walk around him and begins to walk further into the temple.
I like this guy.
Still skeptical.
Might be a better replacement than for Joseph at this point.
Oh, which, by the way, there's still an unconscious man next to you. I think somebody would do something.
All right, Braun does what
I'm
Braun
gonna
does
look
and
at
picks
the,
up the unconscious man.
Because
Braun has to haul unconscious people all the time.
in your immediates, you notice the main symbol of Bahamut is on this man's shield, his armor, and just the usual cleric's adornments as any would. And you begin to take him along inside the temple. Amun-Ra, while still in this gigantic area, still now looking at all of you, kind of keeping a very strict eye.
As we go, could I check for the cleric's vitals?
Go ahead.
Make sure he's not dying.
Yeah, roll a medicine.
Arya gets very nervous at the thought of a cleric.
Yeah. Alana's kind of intrigued, but she's trying to hold back a dragonborn, so,
Oh, wow. 22.
curiosity.
All right. You notice that this man is severely dehydrated and probably a little roughed up. You don't really know much about him, but he's probably seen a couple of days out here in the dunes of Acelsium.
Oh, I have a
Braun
water
looks
skin.
I was supposed to ask Braun asks if anyone has a water skin or a canteen because his is kind of full with death scorpion poison.
No, I've got.
No one-
I've got
No one drink
full
that.
quarter of
Yeah,
skin.
nobody drink mine. Mine is still full of vodka, so,
Yeah, mine's
we might
actually
eat that.
water. Funny enough, I give Braun the water skin with the water in it.
All right. As such, you, Braun, take the pouch or the water skin, and you try to provide whatever drink you can to this man.
Right.
In the immediance of water and realizing, oh god, this is water, he takes it and chugs it all down, and thus entering Remy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope no one else is thirsty.
Can you walk, or would you prefer to be carried?
Uh,
I don't mind.
I kind of like your shoulders. Carry, if you don't mind.
Works for me.
And as such, you are all taken further deeper into the temple, and what you notice to be there are several different living quarters within the temple. It looks like this is seeing a lot of wear and tear, though, as there looks to be weapon scars on the wall. It looks like there have been many caged in cells for larger beasts. But as you begin to follow Tiny, you notice you get to a path and you see this Colosseum, where it looks like this is a place where people have battled in the name of Cord, and have trained, and have fought. So this is definitely probably a very sacred place. About a few more minutes pass. Oh, yeah?
I'm just gonna raise my eyebrow at the kobold. Like, we're gonna train together, bro, here. Like that. I'm trying to get a kinship going.
Right? About a few more minutes
Can
pass.
I roll for kinship?
Maybe. A few more minutes pass. You guys enter a room where it looks like there seems to be a rather simple dining area where it looks like a pot over a fire. Looks like a soup is being made. It looks like there's also probably a bit in excess. And he immediately turns to all of you. Go on, sit down, and we'll talk everything over. You all go ahead and take a seat at the table, and he begins to pour out what looks to be a very nice beef stew, and he begins to provide it towards everybody. And he also notices that there's probably a couple of more animalistic individuals, so he decides to go ahead and just place a couple of bowls on the floor just in case, and thus Shay and Rial end up taking a bit for their feeding. He then takes a seat at he then takes a seat at the head of the table. So, trading? Friends? What do you all want to know?
First of all, I'd like to see if he's still conscious. And I'm looking at Rennie.
Braun just brought them up in the chair next to him.
Hey. Alright. Because it's kind of odd, having someone who's nearly dead on the table and nobody asking any questions. So I'm going to make my way to him. I'll be like, are you okay?
It's good.
He's currently stuffing his face.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. May I ask how you got here?
Cigarette.
It swallows the last bite. It depends on where here is. I was traveling some dunes looking for these crystals, and I don't know.
The last thing I would describe for Remy as, and this is so then I can describe where he was coming from. He was sent out from the church that is resided here in Excelsium for Bahamut, and was looking for magical crystals for the Crystal Festival here in Excelsium. Unfortunately, he got split off from his caravan, and thus he was battered by the onslaught of the dunes, giant haboobs, just an overall terrible time, and was found by Kip in order to save him and hopefully nurse him back to health, which looks like...
Is this information that he's relaying to us, or just given for his sake?
So something he's relaying to you guys for everybody's sake.
Just double checking.
Awesome.
If he got onslaughted by boobs, I don't think he'd be too bad about it.
Haboobs. Haboobs.
That's what I was saying.
Giant,
Yeah, I
giant
was
sand
gonna say.
walls. Giant sand walls.
Alright.
Haboobs.
If there was a bunch of boobs onslaughting him, that's probably why he was out so long, is what I'm saying.
He's just like,
He found a better group to travel with.
So you're
thank
looking for crystals?
Bahamut.
And
Oh God, no. Oh.
what kind of crystals are you looking for?
That email that Yarrow gave me was a little vague.
They're described as magic crystals. They're often used in order to embed magical properties into objects, there's a lot of them here in Excelsium.
So like what Arvella was doing.
Yeah.
What happened to Avella, by the way?
Remember,
He
he,
had to
Waiting for
say
Crystal
goodbye.
Festival.
yeah,
He
he,
stayed behind after your romantic night.
yeah, he,
Remember he said he was going to go get ready for the Crystal Festival in just like a week from now or whatever?
it's about,
Men.
Longer.
I would say about 10 days now, if I remember.
Oh, 10
correctly.
days, okay.
Yeah, it's about 10 days from.
I just remember being like roughly a week.
So.
All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna say Alana's just like right next to Remy, just
All right.
because her concerned nature. All
And
that
Bron's
stuff.
just kind of casting suspicious eyes at her.
All right. Also, Remy, keep in mind there's now a tiefling in the same room as you.
I already have.
Oh, she's disguised though now.
Retroactively, or did you do it now?
No, remember last game I disguised myself as like a human girl that looks like a younger version of my mother.
I would. How long does the spell last again? It was 8 hours, right? Should be on
Yeah.
the card. Yeah, if it's 8 hours, I would say.
It was like at the end of the last game, wasn't it?
Yeah. You traveled 4 hours through the dunes, so another 2 hours to get there. So you generally have. You have about 2 hours left for the ring before it loses its charge. So, keep that in mind.
Knowing this, Arya is extremely nervous.
Alright?
Yeah.
Alright, so you don't notice that there's a tiefling in the same room as you.
And unnoted. Got it.
Alright.
I'm gonna turn to Tiny. I'm gonna say, Tiny Noggins. Hopefully, my new master. I don't know what to ask you because I do not know what I do not know. But I want to learn. Can you teach me?
I can teach you everything you need to possibly know, young Joseph. In over the night. If you're prepared to submit your body into one of the most harshest training that any man has ever known. You think you can do it?
My body's been in very harsh conditions. I can take it.
Fantastic! It's been a while since I've had a proper pupil, as he looks towards Kip. While he tries to look towards Kip, he's actually not looking at Kip. He is looking away from Kip.
Sir,
then-
I do not mean to brag, but my endurance is superhuman. I don't want to imply anything, but have you ever snorted black powder? Because I have.
Once.
And I survived.
Once have I done that. Just to see what would
No
happen.
picnic, is it?
No, it isn't. I believe you.
Oh my God, my
Bron
best
just
friend.
leans over to Alana and whispers,
It's like looking at Joseph in 50 years.
I know,
It's
right?
uncanny.
50 years? I'm over 4,000 years old!
God,
I
you've got-
whispered, I said,
He whispered,
He's
but
got
he
the
heard.
ears of a
you have really good hearing.
Of course I have really good hearing. I'm blind!
Okay, I met a blind man once. The man was It's too depressing to even go into. Let's just say he surrounded himself with gorgeous women who had to tend to everything he did. I don't think he was actually blind. Son of a...
It's amazing nobody's asked me why I'm 4,000 years old. Funny story.
What?
It's prune juice, isn't it?
No, I'm cursed.
Wait, cursed?
Yeah.
How are you cursed?
How?
Right on.
I was cursed by Tiamat from the Feivalmack. You know, the giant war that happened 4,000 years ago?
Yeah.
You kids today.
We're aware of it. Tangentially.
So,
Wait, so that was you?
well, there was 6 of us. We're all cursed. He's now kind of like
Well, I'm just
looking into the
wondering-
distance.
Yeah. So, may you have any information on who this new acolyte might be? Or
Yeah.
Any information of, does it pass down or anything like that?
Oh no, they're chosen at random. I mean, the acolyte's here. And he points directly towards Kip. And then Kip, in obedience, Kip!
Oh, you poor man.
Alana just gets like this straight face look. What?
Braun
Yeah.
just reaches over and gently pats her on her shoulder in condolence, like,
It'll be okay.
it'll be okay.
No.
I'm gonna whisper to Tiny Nuggins so that the kobold can't hear me. Look, I'm not really saying anything here, but if they're picked at random, maybe if this one had an accident, you might get one that speaks common.
No, you're not supposed to kill an acolyte. That's how you release one of the seals.
No, I'm not saying kill him. I'm just saying, sometimes people slip in the shower.
Maybe they go unconscious? Or do they get smarter? I've seen both.
Braun, did Tiny say the thing about the seals loud enough for everybody to hear, or was that just whispered to Joseph?
No, he's pretty much speaking out loud. He doesn't have a controlled volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that about the seals? Can we go back to that for a moment? Instead of murdering a kobold.
Oh, the seals of Tiamat. Yes, there's 7. Not 7. Actually, there's 6. I mean, we've been around for thousands of years. We know what all of them are. First one's pretty scary. I mean, if any of us champions end up in a different dimension, that breaks a seal. If the Guardians of the White Dragon Summit leave, I think that also breaks a seal. If 2 acolytes end up dying, that breaks a seal. The binding of a primordial dragon, that also breaks a seal. I think it's already too late for this one, because there was a huge slaughtering, about 1,000 souls to Tiamat, that broke a seal. And the last one was for the ritual of Tiamat, which the only way to truly unlock the gate to her door is by opening it with black flames. But I don't know anybody that's related to Asmodeus, so...
No, neither do we. Bugger.
Well,
Yeah, let's,
I
both
I
Alana and Ari are
actually-
just like,
I have a confession to make, but it must be privately.
I'll just tell everybody. She used my butt harmonica. She cleaned it off first, but it's not a big deal. It was washed.
I must.
It's the bagpipes.
This must be privately.
Yeah,
We're in private now.
Just tiny.
Alana's gonna just look at Begone and going like, I need to talk to you later.
Anyways.
And just...
I mean... We fought hard during the Feivalmack. I mean, it was...
Arya pulls Tiny Nuggins aside. Please, sir.
What?
And you begin to take him away from everybody for a moment.
Yes?
I am the daughter of Asmodeus.
Oh no. That complicates things. I mean, do you have any intention on releasing Tiamat?
No.
But then we're fine. I mean, there's... You have to use the fire yourself. It has to be of your decision. If you don't use it, you don't have to use it. Is there anybody else that could possibly be related to Asmodeus, though?
I have a half-brother. But I don't know him. I don't know where he is.
That makes things very difficult, then. I think it would be best for you to try to find your brother. And try to convince him to retain his flames. I can sense you're a good person. I can sense the energy within you. You're not bad. Nobody is ever born bad.
No. But I'm in a Celsium now. I'm a tiefling in disguise. I can't very well search for my brother now and reveal myself.
Would you happen to know where he just might be?
Possibly. I mean,
if you remember from
I got some information from the Ball of Ayun, the scroll.
If you remember from the scroll, and I'm sorry I haven't wrote this down for you. If you remember from the scroll, you know him to be within Hollingrad. You don't exactly know specifically where in Hollingrad, but he is in Hollingrad. And much like a Celsium, Hollingrad is not too big a fan of tieflings, but they do have civil laws and just basic liberties for tiefling, but they are not very well welcome. So this might be, for your brother's sake, hiding in plain sight.
My brother is in Hollingrad. That's all that I know.
And hopefully in the future you should probably make some plans. Anyways, let's get back. We were drinking, we were eating, we were having a good time.
And he immediately scuttles back into the dining area.
So, what does everyone want to talk about? I haven't spoken to people in a very long time, and I just want to say things.
Tiny Nuggins.
Yes.
You mentioned that the death of 2 acolytes can lead to a seal being broken.
Yes.
There are many powerful magics in the world. Could reviving the acolytes reseal it?
No. As far as we know, a death of an acolyte is permanent.
How many acolytes have died so far?
Well, I don't know. I haven't checked with any of the other champions. Well, one of them I can't check with because he's stone.
Is he very tough to break stone?
No, he's a stone statue on top of White Dragon Summit.
A golem.
Oh.
No, not a golem. He was turned to stone.
What I'm wondering is, would it be hard to send him to an alternate dimension, which is another one of the seals you mentioned?
It wouldn't be difficult. I mean,
Trying to cover the bases here.
I mean, it wouldn't be difficult. I mean, I know there's some magics out there that does that kind of thing.
You said you haven't spoken to any of the other acolytes in years. Do you happen to know any of the Elvish?
You mean the clan leaders?
Or yes.
I mean, I know I haven't spoken to Serena in quite some time, and she's the champion of Melora, but I'm not too sure if there's any acolytes that are within any of the elven clans. I mean, I tend to speak with Anfa, who is the clan leader of the Ruby Enclave, but that's as far as it goes.
Aaron, the stream's dead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, chat's saying the stream's dead.
Oh, shit.
Is the stream still down?
It looks like it went down around the time you mentioned the Elvish Guardian.
Yeah.
Or Champion, I mean.
Let's see. Is it live? Yeah, you're right. Oh, it dropped.
Aw. Hate when that happens.
Gay.
Yeah, it's always the worst. Like, it says it's live, but it says it's currently offline. I don't know why it does this.
OBS has issues sometimes. It's weird.
Yeah. Let's see. It's trying to get back. I don't know what is going on. Like, it says that I'm still live and recording on OBS, but I don't know why it's... Let me see. Let's not start panicking.
Throw money at you. Throw money at Yarrow until it's fixed.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, that's my solution to it.
A lot of these things can be fixed with proper routers.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop streaming, and then I'm gonna start streaming again.
This is why I couldn't do that board game thing I was telling you guys about a while back I wanted to do. My internet's just too weak lately.
Yeah, like I don't know why it's doing this now. Let me see. Because I'm having no problem with you guys on a call. It's yeah, this is so weird. Start streaming.
It's a conspiracy.
Right?
Tiny Nuggin seems like the kind of guy who would like games, right?
Right? Tiny Nuggins likes a lot of things. He hasn't talked to people in nearly 100 years, so... The only company he has had is a really grumpy Sphinx and a fucking kobold.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. We should play poker with Tiny Nuggins and rob him of everything.
Oh,
he doesn't like even if you look
this motherfucker blind.
Yeah, he can't see in general. Of course he wouldn't play. He's old, not stupid. He's old, not stupid.
I know it is. I was joking. Brock would actually suggest that. It's not in his character.
I've got a very fun game. The stream will love it.
All right. It looks like we are back. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what was happening. It was still streaming for some strange reason, but it wasn't connecting. So, the last we had talked was that we were talking about Serena, who is one of the previous champions, who is the champion of Melora. So from that point, What else do you guys wanted to talk about? I got all night.
Tiny Nuggins.
Yes.
Do you want to play a game? No.
Maybe?
This is a game I used to play with my puppy when he tried to toughen me up for the mining. Okay. Do you smoke by any chance?
No, that's bad for you.
Well, that's kind of the game, man. This game is bad for you, I'm not gonna lie, if you lose. But it's basically this, it's a bit of a manly game. Yeah, I'll get it ready, and you can see if you want to play. Braun will play with me because he's up for anything.
All
Okay,
right.
so
Braun just takes a long drink of beverages in front of him before doing this.
I start rolling a cigarette, but I take less than a gram of black powder, like a tiny little thing, not that it would explode, just something that would make a pop, just something that would make a pop. And I put it randomly in the cigarette, so not even I know where it is. And I roll it up.
Braun looks at it and just sighs.
I feel like if you're gonna do
This
this
is
correctly,
how I died.
I feel like if you're gonna do that correctly, in order to avoid any actual like lethal damage, then let me see.
This is a game Joseph used to play with his dad, so he's experienced in it.
Let's see.
Can I throw some out there? I've actually done this in real life.
Oh man. I need you to make.
Yes, it's a Civil War reenactment.
Oh god.
I need you to make a dexterity check.
All right.
Just Joseph or Braun too?
No,
19?
just Joseph. Yeah, you
19
make
plus
it. You
5,
make. Yeah, you make it
24.
perfectly. You make it perfectly, exactly as how you described it. Not a dose more.
I say, do you want to play Tiny Nuggins?
No, smoking is bad for me.
All right, me and Braun will play.
I get a feeling
Okay,
this
so
is
I'm
gonna
gonna-
be bad for me too.
I light the cigarette and I take the first drag.
All right.
Does it explode? How do we roll that?
Just do straight 20s.
You know what we could do? Right, straight 20s.
We have to roll straight 20s. If it what?
Yep, just no modifiers, no pluses, no minuses.
Oh, okay. I thought
Just
you were saying we
straight-
had to hit 20 each time, just not blow
straight,
up.
No,
I
just
gotcha.
straight 20s.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
I rolled an 11.
All right. You're good.
So I take a puff, and I pass it to Braun.
Braun just sits there and just holds it and just looks at it for a second, and just sighs.
Well, it's not like my singing voice could get any worse.
Before taking a drag.
All right.
And Braun rolled a 13.
You're good.
Oh, this is getting hectic.
Braun passes it back to Joseph.
All right. I know, because if you guys want to take your bets, now's the time to do it. And I take a draw. 4.
You're not good.
Oh! It blows up in my face.
Yep, pretty much. Just. Like Tiny Nuggins hears this and he begins to just chuckle a bit. And the kobold is slightly going. Yeah, it seems like the kobold has a general comprehension, but that's as far as he knows.
Alright, I'm gonna. I don't really know any other games. Anyone know any games?
I knew a fun one.
Oh, well.
It's called Dwarf Toss.
Well, you don't mind, I still have a few more stories, if any of you, and then we can go training.
Yes, let's stories.
Yeah.
Do you do the voices as well? Do you do the voices?
I will try. Well,
Tiny, I did have one more question.
Yes.
Who are the other champions? You mentioned 2 of them, but who are the others?
Well, there's Aldwin Gesh. He was the champion of Bahamut. Then there was Serena, which was Melora. Amastika, which was Ioun. Then there's me, for Cord, of course. Dorfin Goldthar, who is for Erithus. And Balthazar Borovic. He doesn't go by that name anymore. He's actually... He lives in Al-Anon. He runs like a talent agency or something. I don't know. He followed the Raven Queen.
Braun's eyes get wide. He's putting 2 and 2 together.
But enough about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about this stuff anymore. So... And Alana's just gonna try to deviate the situation. So, Remy, you feeling better now?
I am, thank you. And thank you for reminding me I have a holy quest. And Remy will stand up and start gathering his things.
Oh, no, stay for the night. I mean, come on, it's one night. One night.
Yeah, you don't exactly look in the best shape right now. I know you have something to do. It's just...
Oh no! If he wants to leave, he can leave. Like, let's not keep him. Let's not keep him. He doesn't want to be here. Goodbye. It was nice meeting you.
Well, hold on.
Hold on. He's not in the best conditions.
I work out.
You're still a little dehydrated. Let's just make sure we can, watch over you.
Don't be too insistent. I mean, he really wants to go. I mean, it seems that he has something really important to do far away from here.
Arya, come on. If it were you, I wouldn't bat an eyelash, And
Alana?
Arya?
He's a cleric.
Does not matter. We still help those who need it.
So, Remy, how much do you lift? You're very toned, I might say.
Thank you. Swing? Thank you for noticing, because I was feeling very self-conscious.
Don't be at all.
Okay. So, what kind of axe is that?
Axe?
Wait, didn't Aaron say an axe earlier?
No, a warhammer.
Oh, warhammer, sorry.
So, what kind of warhammer is that? Very nice.
Oh, it is an amazing warhammer, blessed by Bahamut himself. Which, again, reminds me, I have this quest, these magic crystals. I cannot wait any longer.
Wait, magic crystals?
There's boobs out there that hit you in the face. I gotta find that again.
Oh, we have those too. We have 4 of those in the group.
And Alana just gets up. She just walks right next to Braun, and she's like, "Excuse me?" And she just gives him the worst death glare ever.
Braun just looks up to her.
Oh, you're excused.
Oh, and then right hooks to the jaw.
Well, Remy, if I remember your name correctly, Remy, we have tons of magical crystals under the temple. If you want, I could just have Amon-Ra go get them.
Are you serious? I could finish my quest early?
Yeah, just stay the night, drink. I mean, I want company, please. At this point, he's gonna make a persuasion check.
It's at this point that Braun realizes that Tiny Nuggets may never let them leave.
Tiny Nuggets rolls a nat 20 to convince everyone to just please stay the night. He wants company.
And that's why he's a champion.
Tiny Nuggets.
I don't ever want to.
I love Tiny Nuggets so fucking much. Nobody loves him more than me. Yes.
Do you have a room that I could stay in immediately?
Yeah, we have tons of rooms. Go ahead, pick your favorite.
Yeah. Arya picks the room farthest away.
Remy
and
will be like,
she leaves immediately.
Remy will be like, hey, Arya, let's get to know each other. I'm sick.
I can't. I'm really sorry. It's a pleasure to meet you. Good night. And she leaves.
Remy, it's that time of the month.
Braun just reaches across the table and just like slaps Joseph on the forehead. Like the you could have had a V8 slap.
Like, bunk! And just like the small red dot on his forehead.
I'm just saying, she needs her space. Isn't that right, Arya? Because of Aunt Flo.
My vagina's bleeding. Goodbye.
Remy will be like, oh, we were taught this process. Do you have some hay and twine? And preferably something without that black powder stuff. We've had really
No, that will not be necessary. It's not necessary.
She just needs rest after traveling. She doesn't like arid climates that much.
I am a cleric. I think people come to me to be healed.
She's agnostic.
I hate to say this, but sometimes when a woman wants to be left alone, I think it's just best to leave her alone.
Aaron, I have a question.
Yeah.
How long does it take for the spell to recharge?
It should be on the card. Let's see.
I need to know if I'll be able to cast it again the next day.
You can recharge it. It regains. Oh, it has 3 charges. You've only used 1. You can use it again later, after it's gone.
Okay.
But you regain.
Okay.
After taking a short rest, you can roll. You can roll to have it recharged, which is a 1d3.
Okay. So I would be able to cast it again. I have 2 charges left of 8 hours.
Yep.
And she still has about an hour and a half left, right? 2 hours, hour and a half.
Yeah, but
she
can't waste them because she can't waste it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well then, Arya takes her quarters for the night, in which, as you can probably tell, even though it was slightly sunnier outside, you guys continue on drinking, having conversations. Tiny Nuggins, of course, then raises from his seat and he beckons towards Joseph, and the rest of you will be left to do what you would want for the night.
Yeah, Alana is gonna pull Braun to the side for a moment.
All right.
And they're just gonna go to the end of the room.
All right.
Braun?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm being friendly.
I know your friendliness. This is different for you. What's going on?
I'm being polite.
Polite?
What about you?
What do you mean, what about me?
What do you mean asking me?
I'm just wondering because I've never seen this side of you, not even with Arya before. So it's a little different.
Braun just kind of looks over at the rest of the group.
What about you? You're acting different as well.
I'm not acting any different than I normally am.
Braun just looks back at her and just kind of smirks.
I mean, hey, girls gotta have some kind of eye candy around here. And then that's all she says before she just walks off.
Braun just leans over and taps her on the shoulder, like, just kind of glances towards the dragon.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that. I'll see you later.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, yeah, retroactively, while they're doing this, I'm telling Tiny Nuggins all about my silver-haired love of my life that almost killed me.
As you're telling him,
he's laughing at the fact that like you got hit in the face, but he's also very proud of you for finding what you want for a woman. Mainly for the fact that he's never really had a love of his life. He has dedicated his entire life to his craft. So the way he describes, I've lived for over 4,000 years. I've had a lot of friends come and go. I've seen a lot of deaths. And by this time, he's probably had about 7 kegs. He's a pretty, or 7 steins full of ale.
I was gonna say kegs.
Kegs, yeah, my bad.
Who does he think he is, Joseph?
Or Alana's liver.
He's a powerful drinker.
All right.
I just keep getting more respect for this man.
You know, my best friend, when I had to take his life, it was never the best. I mean, that's the only reason why I came here, because I just gave up.
Aww.
Was that the dragon?
Alex was my best friend. The best one I've ever had. But unfortunately, the touch of Tiamat goes long and far. She had sickened him and was going to corrupt him. He would have died a Dracolich. In his final moments, he forfeited his soul in order for me to perfect my final move. Nobody really remembers the Feivalmack. Nobody remembers those deaths, the lives we had to take, the lives we had to force into those battles. Tiny Nuggets is a coward.
No, he's not. He's a brave man. He's a warrior foretold.
Joseph, learn from me. If you
That's kind of the point. That's why I'm here.
If you ever meet this silver-haired woman again, I want you to whisk her away and live happily. Even if it means having to forget Longfu Pie, you hold on to that life and you cherish it. Do what I couldn't. Do what I couldn't. Can you promise me that?
I swear, sir. And I've taken my knife, make a little cut in my hand, and make a blood oath.
He takes the knife too, and he cuts his hand, and you both shake it, and you both make this blood oath to each other. I am slightly tearing up.
Oh, I know, that was powerful speech.
That was beautiful, man.
Does Tiny need a hug?
Tiny is hanging out with Joseph right now.
Joseph, hug him.
As you two finally enter what looks to be the ring of this Colosseum. All right. Journey begins now, and he smacks Joseph's ass, and he basically tosses him into the middle of the ring. And so, at this point, I will describe that the training is very long, arduous, very painful, and you will be sore in the morning.
Ah, so this is not with Braun. I mean, Arvello.
In your training, he describes to you what that final move is. It is known as Long Fu Pai Jin Long Quan, otherwise known as the Golden Dragon Fist. Now, what this skill will allow you to do is at the expansion of a turn to power up and 4 key points, you will be able to produce a blast that goes in a 30-foot long line, and it does 1d8 damage, and every time a target gets bigger, so 1d8 damage for small, or for tiny and medium size does 1d8, and for each new size, so as large, huge, and ginormous, it increases by 1d8. So say that you face a target that is large, it is now 2d8.
Right.
You just basically turned Joseph into a Super Saiyan.
You did.
Just a bit. I mean, it's not it's not overpowered. That's the thing. It does basically what most line spells do, but this is for a Long Fu Pai monk.
Yeah. It's scaled basically to different type of enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it tends to move relatively so keep this written down. The smaller the target, so any size between medium to small, they have an advantage on dexterity to get out of the way because it moves relatively slow.
Gotcha.
It's
Could you text that to me by
I
any
will.
chance?
I will.
'Cause- Awesome.
I will.
I want to get it exactly right.
Think of it as Hanzo's ultimate. Ryuga waga teki wakara. Okay, I'm sorry.
I know.
Ryuga waga teki wakara.
God damn.
Finally, I have become a Super Saiyan.
Right. All right. Through this night of training, he teaches you one of his most powerfulest moves, and he teaches you about understanding ki in its place and knowing how the world and how ki flows in and out through people, and how you can control your ki properly in order to perform this move in general.
Right.
So.
Man.
As the night.
I'm blown away.
As the night comes to a close, you two leave the Colosseum to rest. It is now the next morning. I need everybody to.
I'm gonna sleep in for a bit.
Everybody ends up sleeping in. Trust me, it's been a long and arduous journey for everybody.
So does this count as a well rested?
Yeah.
So
At this point, I need everybody to make a perception check.
Okay.
All right. 10.
I rolled another 1.
15.
15.
11.
11.
Using this new app, so I'm using the Fight Club, so.
Awesome.
18.
You know,
So.
Everyone that
you're not allowed to talk about that app, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone
Sorry.
that rolled higher than 10, you hear some slight rumbling from atop.
I'm still sleeping because I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I think it's just a sphinx snoring.
Oh, Mom, no.
So it's not 10 and
want to
higher,
be
it's
a
just
minor.
higher than 10, right?
Yep.
Alright, damn.
Oh no, it's 10 then higher. 10 and higher.
Oh, okay, so I'm good.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
You begin to hear it moving down the side of the temple. And then you suddenly hear a large For those of you who want to go ahead and make another perception check, you can. As this is another large noise.
Oh, yeah, 24.
Alright.
1.
Lana is up and out already.
Alright.
Bronze run down the hall, banging on doors, waking people up.
Oh, yeah, Alana's already...
Arya wakes up and gets out of bed and uses the Ring of Averted Eyes to disguise herself again before leaving her room.
Okay.
Guys, I think we have trouble!
Remy's already broke into action. He's running towards the exit.
Yeah, Alana's in, like, skivvies and her freaking bow and quiver.
As such...
Have I woken up now?
Ron slept.
Everyone convenes towards the main entrance, or exit as well. And suddenly, you see a gigantic green dragon as it now begins to walk into the entrance. And from the back...
Friend of yours, Begamin?
And from the back, a woman dismounts. It is Aneliaqui. Well,
She found us.
that took some time. But you don't have a little sorcerer friend to get rid of us now.
What are you doing here?
As I clearly stated before, to eliminate you all.
Go to hell.
Neliaqui, you have done so much. You are so respected in my clan. How...
Respected?
What possessed you?
Possessed? I never once even liked any of you halflings. All you did was dirty the blood of the clan. We had to become dependent on the kingdoms. And therefore, once Tiamat is released, she will bring a new world. A better one. With all you dirty, blooded half-elves gone.
Alright, Hitler.
Don't talk about my family like that.
I'm gonna nod to Tiny Nuggins, because I think he knows what's up.
Tiny Nuggins is standing there silent, kind of unable to see, but kind of trying to stare down whatever is in front of him.
I'm just gonna whisper into his ear exactly where she is in the room.
Alright, Alana's pissed off right now, you know, being considered dirt again. So, if you dare say anything about my family, I swear it'll be the last thing you ever do.
Oh, please, I can do it all day, honey. Your whore mother, your filthy daughter, and that bastard of a husband, now dead thanks to us. So,
you?
As she raises her staff, right before she lets it down, suddenly Tiny Nuggins grabs the bottom. Now, hold on, before we really start getting into anything. And she looks at him. What are you doing? Away with you, you filthy thing! And she tries to swipe away. Immediately ends up right behind her, grabbing now what almost seemed like in mere seconds. Tiny Nuggins is no longer tiny. Tiny Nuggins is the size of Begomnin.
What?
Putting her in almost a neck hold. Now, let's remember we're in the Temple of Court. We shouldn't disrespect any of the gods now, should we? As he now begins to let his hand crawl up her face, she looks relatively concerned. So,
Tiny, can I please have her? I promise I'll bring her back in one piece.
Yeah, let's take this
On
bitch
the floor.
outside.
I really like you guys, I really do. And therefore, we're gonna do this nicely. So, how about we take this to the Colosseum?
Ooh.
Can I just have her right now? I have been aching.
I promise you. You will have your chance. He then begins to walk back around. How about my friends here versus you and your green dragon? And whatever else you could throw at him. And I could bet you that they'll kick your ass. Your name, sir? I am Tiny Nuggins, champion of Cord. And while you are within this temple, you will follow his laws, and you will respect his place. Also, I have a giant sphinx for a friend. And suddenly Amon-Ra is there. So, what will it be?
Damn.
What will it be? A snapped neck or a fair fight?
Can you just snap her neck right now? It would save us a lot
That
of
would save
trouble.
a lot of trouble.
Is this a vote or how are we rolling this?
Oh no, Alana wants revenge right now for what
I vote instant death.
I do too.
Can I call dibs on the dragon? I got something I want to try out.
Joseph, fastball special again.
I will paint. And McQuaid bends
Run.
into his face. I will paint your Colosseum in their blood. I like to see you try. He then turns around and he's looking at all of you. His eyes are seething with ki, just possibly just draining out of him. All right, let's go. Prepare you for this fight. And he begins to guide everybody to the Colosseum.
So just a couple ground rules. Is this like a weapon kind of deal, or is this like fisticuffs?
Please let it be fisticuffs.
It is everything you guys have.
Awesome.
Also, Tiny, you gotta teach me how to do that growing thing. That was fucking awesome.
Yes, it's a very ancient technique. Something I had to design myself. Make me look more intimidating. Can't really do much in this form, by the way. I'm really sorry.
No, dude, it's fucking awesome. Like, if I've got a free weekend like next week, I'm coming back and we're learning that. That's fun. You know, if we stand on each other's shoulders, we'll like look like a normal-sized person. But if we're both like Broughton's height, we'll be like we could get a huge trench coat and pretend to be giants.
I'm just warning
which,
you,
by the
my
way,
axe may try to kill you.
This here is Remy right here, for his sake.
Awesome.
He's hot.
Right? All right.
Just throwing it out there.
Oh, drop my pen.
Ron is single.
And ready to mingle.
So,
But
Yara,
is he ready to swing?
Yeah.
is there a chance I could try to sneak something in before we get started?
What do you want?
I want to walk up beside Alana, put my hand on her shoulder, and whisper, "You need to stay calm," as I cast Death Ward upon her.
All right. Do you accept the death ward?
I do.
All right.
Do you know how that works?
I know a little bit about it.
Generally.
Just explain it a little bit better. I mean, since it is your character.
So as it touches you, you'll feel a radiance on you. The first time that you'll drop to 0 hit points from taking any damage whatsoever, it'll drop you to 1 instead, no matter how much damage you're taking. If the spell is still in effect, when you're taking effect that would instantly kill you, even without dealing damage, it negates that spell.
Convenient for
Cool.
us.
Alright. Yes, definitely convenient. But yes.
This away.
Lana calms down a little bit more, but she's still a little mad. Like, thank you, Remy.
Little.
As
Or so.
and as such, Tiny Nuggins. Now you guys are within his Colosseum. Tiny Nuggins is not with you guys, as this is a fight between you guys versus the dragon and Anelia Quay. Alright, so at this point, I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Yay!
19.
Oh, finally. I rolled a 19.
23.
17.
Alright,
So that's 21.
Alright. Begonman, what was you?
19.
19?
Wait, do we have a modifier to initiative?
Yeah,
Yep.
your initiative modifier. Yeah.
I usually, because people tend to add their dexterity, I usually just say no, it's just a straight 20, because it's easier on me.
Oh, okay.
So, what was yours, Alana?
17 then.
17.
Yeah.
Arya?
18.
18.
Nice.
Braun?
17. Just straight 17.
17.
I didn't add anything.
Sam?
Straight 19.
19.
Just a question. How big is this stadium? Just to know for distance-wise or anything like that.
Generally, the Coliseum inside is, looks like it's made for about 4 battlers in general, but the Coliseum itself is as wide as this board. So,
Okay.
let's say it drops down about 10 feet by the time it hits this map. Everywhere else is about 10 to 15 feet above, and then it just keeps going up and out.
Okay.
All right, Remy?
I'm gonna
So,
something.
I'm
broad
assuming
to
since this is
open
a brawl more than anything, no Shay and no Rial.
Do you want them?
I don't think we need them for this one.
All right.
I was just asking if it was, one of those kind of deals.
All right.
I mean, he already killed Shay already today.
Okay.
All right. What was Remy? Your
Nat
initiative?
20.
Nat 20. Okay.
The only one that I'm gonna get. Here come the ones.
All right.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Dragon is 12. And so first. All right, Remy, you have the first move.
Screaming, Tiamat will never rise. Remy will run forward and charge against his foes. As he does, he throws his shield into the air, yelling a word that nobody can understand as it floats around his head, and cast banishment upon the dragon.
Hmm.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
All right.
I might have played once or twice. Sorry.
All right. No, it's fine.
This is why we need a cleric, damn it!
As you cast banishment, what's your what's the spell DC?
Bam, 15.
All right. As you cast banishment, an Eliaqui is going to cast dispel.
So
as a reaction.
Point of order, dispel magic is something that the magic is active already. So we need to see if the banishment works first, I believe.
Yes. So let's see. Let's see if it's against the dragon.
Yes.
In fact, I'm just gonna use one of his legendary resistance, and he's gonna succeed. He's gonna just succeed.
And
So-
that's fine. I'm up 30 feet or whatever puts me closer.
All right. So let's see. In front of the dragon.
I'll take them all on. I don't care.
All right.
Remy Braku. It doesn't have the same sound, but
Leroy Jenkins.
Don't worry, half of us will be up there within a turn.
Braun, I've got something planned.
30 feet.
Well, the fastball special is pretty fun, but I think there's something we can add to it.
What do you have in mind, Joseph?
All right.
Braun cracks his knuckles.
Thanks to the floating shield, you are about at the dragon's height.
nice.
So unfortunately, your banishment does not work as he succeeded his saving throw. Let's see. Is that going to be your turn?
That's the end.
All right. Next up is the Gomnin. What are you doing?
Running towards the dragon and yelling out, like, is she still under your control?
Make a perception check real quick.
Yep. 16.
If you remember the last time, the things he was saying, he's still saying it in Dragonic.
Alright.
Yeah. Which, by the way, this dragon is still bound and shackled to whatever this dark magic binding is. Alright, and what are you going to do from there?
Let's see, how close am I?
You
to
are
the dragon?
You are right up to the dragon.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the bindings. The shackles.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
4. Oh, no, wait. 9. And 18.
As you attack these shackles, whooing, you hit it with your platinum sword, and you notice it leaves a bit of a cut and dent into it. But that's pretty much what it does for the platinum sword.
Alright, then go ahead and end my turn.
Alright. Next up is Joseph.
Alright. I'm gonna turn, just as you know, as a free action, I'm gonna turn to Braun and say, Braun, give me a little bit, but when I start glowing, throw me at the cunt.
Alright. So you're gonna...
And I'm gonna start charging my key.
Okay. So you spend your turn charging your ability. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Braun just looks at him and nods.
Next up is Alana. Or, no, next up is Arya.
Arya, yeah.
Yeah.
Arya is going to use Vicious Mockery on Aniliqui.
Alright, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Make it hard and make it bad.
Yo, mama's so fat, she did a belly flop, and 2 weeks later they found water on Mars.
Damn. Sick burn. I'll allow that. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll that damage and add your spell modifier. Spell attack modifier.
Oh my god.
Alright, 2 plus 3, that's 5, plus 8, that's 13.
Alright.
Braun just calls out to her,
Next time, make fun of her ass.
Alright. She looks slightly
Like this.
She looks
wide.
more pissed off than usual. Like, she was a bitch before, now she's a mega bitch. Like that mega bitch face.
Mega bit.
Her mum was a little heavy, and it's really gotten to her.
Yeah.
Arya just flips her the middle finger.
Oh.
Is that an extra point of damage?
No. Alright, is that gonna be it for you?
Yeah.
Alright. Then next up is Alana.
Okay. First off, Alana high fives Arya and then rushes immediately towards Aniliqui. It's like, ever insult my family again and you're not even gonna be able to stand upright. And just goes straight for her. Is she close enough to be able to do any kind of punching?
There is no.
I'm trying to look.
Yeah, she's a little too far away.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I have my I can just do some point blank damage right now. But I think I'm just gonna use my bow as a weapon instead this time.
I mean, you'd be at a disadvantage.
Not to fuck at her with it.
Would.
Yeah, you're about 5 feet away from her.
What about shooting arrows that are this close?
That's why I say it's gonna
Yeah.
be at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, I would just use the bow as basically a weapon rather than
Yeah,
shooting.
that's what I thought she was saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
You totally got to choke her with the
basically,
bowstrings.
okay, right here, there is this space between you two. That is too wide of a gap to do any like close range.
Yes, I wouldn't even be able to throw my daggers at her, would I?
You could throw a dagger. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if it would be at a disadvantage. I mean, you could retroactively.
I'll take the disadvantage if need be.
All right. Let's see, dagger.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Because daggers 1d4 plus.
I mean,
plus 6 for dexterity.
in hindsight, being 2020, you could have just done more damage with your bow.
I wanted just to go and beat her, but I didn't. I want to literally beat her to the ground. I want to tackle her to the ground.
I respect that.
So, I'm just gonna grab my dagger from my right side and just go straight lunging it at her left leg.
All right.
That's 1d4.
Roll your.
That is.
Roll your 21st.
Yeah.
See
Roll my
where you're at.
21st. All right, for that one.
Just throwing it there. I could have just thrown you.
No,
We rolled the same initiative.
I know. 15.
That is a miss, if I remember correctly. Yep, that's a miss.
Alright.
Manage to you try and cut in, but her armor is a little bit too thick.
Alright. And for my secondary action... Well, do I still get the secondary action seeing how I don't have Shay or Rial with me?
Yeah, I mean, you always do.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my hand crossbow instead on my left hand.
Okay.
So, one cocking it and then just going... I'm gonna try to shoot for her neck.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright. And my roll on that one is... Awesome! 19.
That hits. That just hits.
Alright. So, yeah. Straight at her neck. So the damage for that one is 1d6 plus the 6 for dexterity, 9. So.
Alright.
And with that, I end my turn.
Alright.
So,
Next
does she
up
have a gash
is-
on her?
Yeah, she has a bit of a cut on her neck from that attack. Next up is Braun.
Alright, how far distance-wise am I from Ineloquy and the Dragon?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10.
I'm
about
sorry,
40,
boy, I
40
set you out of the game.
You're about 40 feet from both of them.
Okay, cool. I look over to Joseph.
Where do you want me to throw you?
When I start glowing!
So are you gonna hold your, are you gonna hold your turn and
Well,
wait for him?
Question: If I hold my turn, yeah, I'm gonna attack. I just want to like weigh the options and stuff.
You would have to hold your turn in order to throw him. If that is what you want to
Like
do.
at the start of his turn.
Yeah.
So I couldn't take like one of my actions if I went to like a berserk rage. I had to hold my turn entirely.
I would have to say yes. because you would have to wait for him to do something. I mean, it wouldn't take you a whole turn. If you hold your turn, you can go into a rage and possibly hold your turn and wait for Joseph to do something, and then you can take an action.
And then I would have my regular turn after that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can hold my turn until Joseph's ready to attack, and then do whatever he wants me to do.
Yeah,
and then after that, I'll still have my regular turn.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
For this turn, I just enter into a rage and hold my turn until...
All right. Do you want
Joseph,
to get closer to Joseph?
Yeah, I'll walk up next to Joseph.
All right.
I was already close.
All right.
I'm sorry,
By the way,
boy. I set you
going
on
into a rage isn't typically great for precision.
Right. All right.
I don't get disadvantage for precision, do I? I think I do.
I would say no.
I think you do in a rage. Just please don't splatter me against the wall.
No, I'm looking at the manual. That doesn't happen. I'm good.
From that point, it is now Nelly's turn, and she's going to cast one of her spells, in which she conjures an elemental, giant earth elemental next to the green dragon.
I hate elementals.
Yeah, who doesn't? All right. And then from that point, she is going to cast. She is going to cast Wall of Stone, and she is going to basically create a wall and push Alana up. I'm running out of these things. Damn. Which now gives her about 3/4 coverage. And then from that point, that will be her turn. Next up is the green dragon. She looks towards the green dragon. Let's send him another gift, shall we? And the green dragon rears back and releases a gas, in which that, let's see, so Remy, I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, baby.
So Remy, Alana,
nice,
Joseph, Braun, and Arya. I would
17.
Oh, I don't have to?
Yeah, you don't have to. You are right under
27.
Okay.
I have to. 18.
17.
18. I was
Alright.
doing math.
Anybody that rolled lower than 16, let's see. Take. Ooh. All right. This is usually how I. This is how I kill players. Lots of dice. Lots of dice. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Like to cast curse on the DM in his roll.
Which, by the way, I'm supposed to roll 16 of these d6, by the way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't like you right now.
Nobody ever does whenever I use a dragon. Alright. Luckily, I have a notepad. So 4, 3, oop. Got 2.
1, 3, 7, 6. Think of your phone number. Think of your social.
Oh,
man.
Marcus is over here a little mad that I didn't play Shay.
Aw.
Yeah. Either that or he just wants my food that I'm eating. I'm pretty sure it's number 2.
Shit, man. 32, 36. Does 41 points of poison damage. So, who rolled lower than 16?
Me.
You take 41 points of poison damage.
Holy shit!
At this point, Arya is extremely angry. She takes one look at the cleric before deciding she's going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh boy, this is great.
I was wondering when this would happen.
Mm-hmm. Called it on Hellish Rebuke.
She can't let that just go.
Yeah.
Oh no, I totally get you, dude.
Yeah.
So as everybody had held their breath, Arya accidentally gasps a bit of this venomous air, and just enraged by the pain and the searing pain engulfing her body, she casts Hellish Rebuke. So, what's the damage?
7, 3, 8. 18.
Oh man. Okay.
She's also wearing the Ring of Asmodeus, if that does anything.
Alright. You cast Hellish Rebuke. The flames, as they seem to just pop out of the seeming spell, it just begins to engulf you, and you push the fire onto the green dragon, setting him aflame in these blackened flames. You feel a bit of a presence behind you, Arya, by the way, and you look over your shoulder. It's Tiny Nuggins, and he has a very sharp eye. Like, even through his blindness, he seems to have a direct eye on you.
I'm sorry.
Wait, did you just break a seal?
No, she didn't. The way,
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's only during the
Thank
ritual.
God.
Only during the ritual, as he described. Or as Tiny Nuggins
Right.
described.
So this is just a casual black man.
Yep.
This is just casual Blackfire. Which, so far in this group, Tiny Nuggins is the only one that knows that she's related to Asmodeus.
Yep, pretty much. And from that point,
Question, Aaron. Since
Yeah.
Braun's dealt with demons and half-demon stuff before, would he recognize this as something demonic?
roll a religion check, real quick,
Okay.
if that's the thing.
I had the same question for Remy.
Roll a
Well,
religion
I mean,
check.
Braun knows that Arya's a tiefling. Like, he knows that she's
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
fiendish.
Well, yeah, but like to understand the flames, they need to roll a religion check.
18.
All right.
14.
Remy, these are just black flames. You don't. There's no correlation to who is related to black flames, but this normal-looking person just cast Hellish Rebuke. You're not sure.
Now.
You're not sure if she said that she's a bard or a magician or a sorcerer, but you either know a sorcerer being able to do it or a tiefling being able to do it, and that's all you can gather.
Remy doesn't live his life by labels.
So, Braun, through many of your findings and trying to figure out about the demonic plane in general, you've heard of the Black Flames being owned by Osmodius. That's all you really know.
So, Bronze basically just picked that a little bit up.
Yeah. He's got
Ron can make educated guesses now.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind, he's tried to study about demons in general. That's the only reason why he would know a little bit more. As far as Remy knows, like, I only believe in Bahamut. Black Flames are beyond me.
Ignorant little bubble.
Right?
Again,
Is that from one of those terrorist religions?
All right.
Oh my god.
From that point, the green dragon is going to stay its position until told to move, and therefore it will not move any further. And we are now back at the top of the round. Remy, you're floating in the air. What do you want to do?
you gotta throw me off with that floating in the air thing.
Ooh, yeah, you left your turn. My floating shield has me in the air.
No, I threw my shield into the air. It's revolving around me to add protection.
Oh, then you're on the ground. Fucking. All right. I will have to use one of these.
Is it bad when you? Is it bad when you said floating in the air? I just thought of the old DK rap from DK64.
Oh my god.
You can float through the air and climb up trees.
All right.
Sorry.
So what do you want to do?
How bad is Arya's disguise look? I mean, how bad does she look at this point? Are you below 50% of your HP?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll notice that. Shit. I would like to move in front of Arya because I want to cast Crusader's Mantle.
All right. You managed to get right in front of Arya and Crusader's Mantle.
Holy power radiates from me in an aura up to 30 feet. All of my allies within that 30 feet do 1d4 radiant extra damage with their weapon attacks.
Oh.
Jesus, yo.
Oh, you just caught Joseph and Braun and Arya.
Woot woot!
Yeah.
And now my body is a weapon.
Yeah.
My
We're about to
body's a
use
temple.
that too.
All right.
My body's a temple.
Is there anything else that you want to be able to do?
There's a lot of stuff I want to do, but nothing that I can do within the rules. So
All right.
I am.
All right. Then that is the end of your turn. Get rid of this piece of paper.
Yes,
Next
I will
up.
end-
Oh yeah.
I said yes. I will end my turn. Yeah.
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 Next up is Begamnon.
All right.
I forgot he existed.
I know I've been rather quiet because this is my last turn before I have to go.
Yeah. Trust me, I will not kill you this time. I swear.
You'll be
Yes.
back.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get on the dragon's back and just try slashing it a few times or a couple times.
Make an
dragon
athletics
itself?
check first.
All right.
Because keep in mind, this dragon, as you already remember, is its wingspan is you.
Yeah.
And then some.
18.
All right, yeah, you get onto its back.
And then I'm going to begin stabbing it.
All right, so go ahead and make your 2 rolls.
Okay. 15.
That does not hit.
16.
That also
16.
does not hit. As you try to slap, it has a high AC.
No, I'm saying like what's its armor class?
I can't tell you that. It has
We know
a,
it's at
I can
least
tell-
higher than 16.
Well, we know that.
As you
All right.
try to slash into it, you are basically sliding off of its scales. All right. From that point on, I'll I'll leave you, Yomi. I will hopefully see you next week.
Yeah, I'll be here next week. I'm probably gonna have to go through the same thing just because his schedule shifted around. But thanks for having me. Good luck in the fight. Don't fucking die. I will.
Apparently,
see y'all.
chat's saying Dragon Jesus is gonna rise again. Apparently, you're to the south now.
Alright.
Oh, God.
I think if you get 3 resurrections, then you're like super god.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
From that point
Aaron, I have a
on, Begamnon is gonna go ahead and end his turn, and then next up is Joseph. You are now fully dead.
Aaron, quick question.
Yeah.
Would the
Nice
dragon
job.
be considered, like, what size level is this dragon? Is it large, giant?
It's large.
Okay, I didn't know if it would, like, be big enough to, like, hit the giant scale for enemies.
No, like giant would be hold on. No, it's huge.
Okay, the dragon's huge.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I think it's
Still not enough, though, for Argoff's bonus, though.
Well, Argoff's bonus happens when you attack something of orcish descent, like anything like
I thought it was to giant creatures.
yeah, like giants, like stone giants, stone
okay, I got you.
giants, fire giants.
So stuff like it. Okay, I thought you meant like size-wise. I got you. Never mind.
Yeah.
So this would be like a 3d8 if I hit it, right?
Let me double check. It's in the player's handbook. No, this would be plus 1d8. It's plus 2. I'm sorry. It's large, then
Plus 2.
huge, then gargantuan. So it's plus 2d8.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
So
Where does giant fit into that?
They
it
vary
was a
in
mistake
size.
on my part.
They vary in size. Like I think storm giant's the largest of the large.
Gotcha.
And from this point, Joseph, the key is basically now outflowing from you. It is visible to everybody. Tiny Nuggins
I'm glad.
looks proud.
Man, he's gonna be my new dad.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Hold on.
I'm gonna wait till he throws me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that save turn now.
All right. If you're gonna throw
Aim.
Joseph, I believe it was a strength check and a dexterity check. And considering that you're in a rage, I will give you an advantage for the sake for your strength check. So go ahead.
All right. While I roll, Sam, do you want to tell Aaron what we're doing?
So he's gonna try and throw me high, and I'm gonna try and catch both of them in the beam.
Strength, I rolled 18 plus whatever advantage you're going to give me. And
Advantage is just rolling it twice and taking the
Oh,
higher.
twice? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, 18.
All right. What's the dexterity?
Please don't. 16 dexterity.
You pick them up and you throw them. The most accurate that you can possibly do. Now, it's at him or
I
up
unload everything I have.
All right. I'm going to
It's up in the
say
air, right, Joseph?
just straight up or
Like,
arced.
Like kind arced, so I'm closest to them.
Okay.
But I'm at a point where I'm like diagonal to them, so I can fire down at both of them.
All right.
Will Alana be in the crossfire or anything like that, or anybody else be like?
You're on top of a wall. You're on top of a stone wall, so you are well and safe. He has a direct line right here, which I'll allow because this is cool.
It is so
Yeah.
So,
Go, Joseph!
I say tossing him into the air as hard as I can.
So as you are now flying, basically you look like a Super Saiyan at this point. And you cock back. What is your attack roll?
All right. What modifier would I add to this?
Good question.
Which one's your highest?
Would it be like wisdom?
Which one's your highest?
My highest is my strength modifier.
Add your strength modifier. Because
If
as a monk,
he's
you can choose your dexterity.
Oh, that's right.
As the Super Saiyan, can he just not add them all as a modifier?
I wish that were the thing.
22 total.
Yeah, hits them both.
Yes! All right, okay. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, and so I rolled 2d8s, or do I have to roll per person?
I'll allow it as an overall. So you have you roll 3d8 because remember it's only just one, and then as the size gets higher, so since it's huge, it's plus 2d8. So you have 3d8 that you can roll for your damage. Oh, and don't forget your radiant. Don't forget to add your radiant because
I'm a
of
radiant.
Remy.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
First one. 6 plus 7 plus another 7, and I'm gonna roll the D4, right?
Yes.
Plus 3, giving a total score of 23 damage.
Awesome.
And I scream nuggins as I fire it out. Nuggins!
As you do. You go look at I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really wanted to. As you do, you
He has become
release
the legend.
what looks to be this energy in the form of a golden dragon. As it hits the ground, it hits the dragon on the side. As it lets out this giant roar. And Ineliaqui gets caught up in the crossfire as well. Just That's a lot of fucking damage though. Let's see. So 23.
I'm so happy right now.
Sam, I have never been more proud to be your friend.
Oh.
Yes!
Alright.
Dude, Broseph high five.
Roasted.
Alright.
Roasted.
From that point, it is now let's see. It is now let's see. It is Arya's turn.
Can I ask a quick question though?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. But if she got hit with that much damage, wouldn't she have to make a Constitution saving roll to keep up that wall of stone?
You
Yeah,
are
I was
right.
about to ask that right before mine. Awesome. Thank you.
Sorry, just to let everybody know, since we're this deep in it, my actual
Yeah.
nickname is DM Doc.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
All right.
Yeah,
I was
it's-
actually going to ask that before my turn started, just to make sure, but yeah.
Daniel, will you marry me?
That's a
Yeah,
That-
but
I'm loving you.
you're gonna
Is it,
have to one-on my wife and beat her, which good luck.
Dude, I'm totally cool with polygamy.
She rolls a 10. I'm gonna say that won't help. If it's lower than 10, I'm gonna say no. So, the
Would
stone
it be
wall...
against my monk DC though? Because of the monk ability?
What's your monk DC? Because I don't think that a 10 is
Um,
gonna beat it.
I need to remember what it is. Oh fuck! I probably should have put this on my page ages and ages ago. Anyone in the chat know off by memory?
Well, what I do know is that a 10 is not gonna beat it.
Yeah, I think it starts at like 8 or 12 or something.
Yeah. So the
Which one is it, 8 or 12?
The wall of stone drops. Ineliaqui, kind of just trying to get back into the game. Alright. So it is Arya's turn.
If I can, because it's gonna come up again, your key DC is always 8, plus your proficiency bonus, plus your wisdom modifier.
Uh-oh.
I just managed to pull up the page open right now.
Okay.
So mine would be 13.
What happened to... Oh, there she is. Okay. We're good. Alright, it is now Arya's turn.
Arya is going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of Daggers? Alright. Around where?
I don't know.
I would say in Niliaqui.
Niliaqui? Alright.
Yeah.
What's your spell DC? For her sake? I think she has to make a saving throw?
16.
16? Alright.
Yes.
She needs to make a saving throw, right?
Yes. Well, wait. What I'm reading doesn't say anything about a saving throw.
Oh, then it happens. Something I can do. Oh shit!
That's why we can't have nice things, Yarrow.
3.
Oh my god.
You gotta hold it up with magnets.
Well, you guys, the game mat has fallen over. I don't know how. I don't know why, but I will have to immediately fix this.
Well, for some reason,
she takes 16 damage, by the way.
Alright.
Oh.
Just in the meanwhile, Joseph pulls a harmonica out of his arsehole.
Oh god, not again.
Yeah. Right? What the fuck? This is something that usually never happens, I promise.
Hey, 1 out of 5 guys, I heard.
None of the miniatures work, so that's fine.
It is so
Very
hard
well
to play
done.
harmonica soft, by the way. Because I'm trying not to blow out everyone's ears.
Oh, sounds really good.
So yeah, technical difficulties do happen. This is what happens when I don't have an actual place to stay.
Hey Sam, do you know Creep by Radiohead?
Which I'm wondering.
I'm a creep.
Yeah.
I'm
Come on.
a winner.
What the hell am I doing here? Don't belong.
Well, how'd you have to get so complicated?
Oh god, no.
Acting like me, like about something, and you're
Yeah,
so
this is also a slight
frustrated.
show to show people how I fucking have to put this shit together too.
And you
Let's do the time warp again.
So, which, by the way, the way
you
that
promised
this is
me
put
I'm never
together
gonna
is there's
find you
an armband.
begging. No.
Just a sweet
Hold
on, Sarah, I got a perfect one for our group.
Jesus Christ, I'm hoping nothing bad happens. Oh no, the most unexpected fucking thing happens. I'm all like, oh, my table fell over.
If I can,
That's the
just
pinnacle, worst moment for me on D6.
I would like if we could take requests from my airborne buddies. Can I hear some High Speed Dirt by Megadeth?
Oh god.
Oh, I grew up listening to folk music. What's a Megadeth?
It's American folk music.
Yeah.
A shitty band,
Yep.
that's what that is.
Is it like hip though? Is it like hip hop? Is it like E minor?
No,
Death
Megadeth's a metal band.
I hate metal so much.
Megadeth is the result of what the fuck happened to Metallica's guitarist.
Oh, you talking about Eddie Mustaine when he got kicked out of Metallica?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, it's getting serious. He pulled out the screwdriver, people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What do you have to do to get kicked out of a death metal band though?
He electrocuted one of the other band members. Almost killed him.
Right, well, that'll do it.
Yeah, but wouldn't that go for more criminal things than it would, just getting kicked out of a band?
Isn't that just metal?
I just assumed he got really hooked on phonics.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Well, you can see Yaro's setup right there upside down, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's groovy.
All right, let's see. The Hawker Bridge. Do you know any Louis Armstrong?
I see trees of green. Railroads.
I think we're doing different lyrics.
Oh, no.
I don't actually know
Bohemian
the
Rhap-
song.
That was not Tara who was doing it. That was me who was doing it.
Red roses too.
Oh,
I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, I see clouds of blue and clouds of white. The bright blessed day and dark sacred night.
Marcus is just looking like he's about to howl right now.
Ooh,
I'm harmonizing for you, buddy.
rainbow in the sky. Oh, also on the faces.
I got a song that'll relieve all this tension.
Oh, going by.
I got the perfect song for right now.
Was
The
Bronze?
wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
Fucking right.
When I think about
Wait,
you, I
was
touch
Bronson was
myself.
hurting you? How do you think Braun feels? He lost his
Right
vocal
now,
cords.
you are down and out and feeling really crappy.
Really crappy.
I am so sorry,
When I
everybody, for
see
that.
how sad you are, it sort of makes me
Just me.
happy.
All
That's
right.
not very.
Making human nature
Nothing I can do. It's
shining brighter,
uh,
making me feel glad that I'm not you.
you.
All right, guys.
Alright, you're finally back. Yay!
Ooh.
Everybody
I
does
was
it.
just about to jump into Jesus Christ Superstar,
Oh my god.
but that's
I
not
can-
happening now.
Musicals. I can bust up to Hamilton.
All
No!
right, nope,
Oh, God,
we're good.
no.
We're good.
No, hot,
I got a scholarship to King's College. I don't mean to brag, but Dhaka, amazed and astonished. You see, the problem is I got a lot of brains, but no power.
I know the whole song. I know
Oh
all
my
of
God,
it.
I
I
love
could.
you.
I'm not.
It's if I
got
couldn't
the look
love you
from Yarrow.
anymore.
Oh my god.
I got the look from Yarrow. I know what that means.
Went away.
Hey, Richard, what's our saying to each other all the time?
Kevin's an asshole.
No.
Touch me there, Daddy. Touch me here instead.
No! Just
Only-
fuck already.
All right. All right.
I'm going to exit the call and rejoin because I just have Yara with the derpiest face frozen from before the game board fell.
Oh no, that's still live.
All right.
That's horrible.
Also, thank you, Zach. I appreciate the compliment.
All right. So now that we're back, we're fighting.
Yeah. So
There
the
we go.
wall's down.
All right.
Tear down that wall!
All right.
Until Donald Trump builds it again.
Oh shit.
Shit,
He'll
man.
build it up.
Where did I
Getting
land, by the
fucking
way?
political. You are right in front of the dragon.
That's a good
Right.
question.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a hug then.
You spent your turn, my friend. It is. It is.
My next turn.
Wait, hugs aren't bonus actions?
Well, I'm
No.
going for more of a mice and men kind of hug. You know?
Tell me about the rabbits.
You spent your entire turn flying across the fucking stadium to blast people. I think you spent your well earned turn.
that one's spent, definitely.
All right. From that point, it is now Arya's turn. Oh no, wait, no, she was doing Cloud of Daggers, and she did what was it? 23 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
Well, it was 16, but if you wanna do 23 points of damage, go right ahead.
Oh no. Nope. 16. 16 it is. Don't fuck me. All right.
I'm just fuck me for being honest.
Don't fuck me. All right. Next up, then, it is now Alana's turn.
Please. Yay! Been waiting for this one. Alright. Best stance. Alana just puts the crossbow bolt back in her hand. She's going immediately for Ilioqui, tackling her.
Alright.
So she's going straight for a blow to her. Just pound, ground and pound.
Alright, and so you do.
Alright, and
do a strength check.
And yep. Let's see. And my strength modifier is my strength modifier is only +1. So that is a 19.
19 versus hers. Yeah, you tackle that bitch to the ground.
Yes! Ground and pound straight for her.
And I'm gonna say at this point she is knocked
Take this
prone.
bitch down to Pound Town.
Yep.
Since she's on the ground, she is knocked prone.
Alright.
So what are you doing next?
Well, I'm still body blowing on top of her, so.
Alright.
This is more of a personal vendetta than anything. She insulted my family and my clan. My family, yeah, not really happy with that. So nobody messes with my kid either. So.
All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, just going. So going with a right hook straight to her jaw. Let's see. And for that one, it is a 17.
You have advantage.
Oh, yeah, you do have advantage. Oh, all right. And that one is a 14, so yeah, 17.
That doesn't hit.
Oh, that doesn't?
Yeah, the first one, that doesn't hit.
Alright.
You just barely missed.
Okay. And I'm gonna go... Well, that was right hand. Left hand did it. Lana is left-handed. She's gonna go left this time. So let's see on this one. This one is 19. And with strength modifier, that's 20.
Alright,
so, yeah.
That hits.
Do I knock her out? Is that enough to knock her out?
Make a con check.
Alright. Constitution check.
You knock her unconscious. She rolled a nat 1.
And it was I don't have any modifier, so it was straight 18.
Damn!
Yeah.
Boys. You just shove her head into the concrete, man.
So wait, what was the damage?
That was just, you said just roll for Constitution, right?
No,
it was just 18.
Yeah, no, I had her roll Constitution to make sure she was still awake. Yeah, no, you knocked that bitch out.
Okay. Happy.
What was the damage though?
It was...
It's a 1d4 plus your modifier.
Yeah. 1d4.
And an extra d4 of radiant damage.
That's true.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I said no because she was out of range.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I just thought it
I need that.
Yeah, it was only Arya, Braun, Joseph, and yourself.
Is she in my range though? Since I got in front of Arya.
No, she was. She was 6 paces away. She didn't.
The aura moves with me.
Oh no! Well, you're still next to Arya. You went to Arya and then you cast the spell. She was out of range.
Okay, sorry.
This is bothering me.
D4 was 4, and then so 4 damage.
Alright.
And with that, I get off her and end my turn.
Alright.
Happily with a smirk on my face.
At this point, since she is unconscious, the dragon orb she had in her hand rolls out.
Alright.
Can I make a reaction to grab that?
You spent your entire turn.
Yeah.
Remember?
Alright. So, wait, after me is Braun, so Braun, go get him!
Yeah.
Alright.
Grab it.
Braun's
Someone.
still on the back of this dragon, tries to jump off. He's going
No, that's
to...
Begamin.
No, that was Bagamna.
Yeah,
Begamin.
Begamin's on the back of the dragon.
Braun, what are you gonna do?
Well, you said I am 40 spaces away from the dragon and her. So,
Yeah.
which, because I'm in a rage, I can move 40 spaces, which is very convenient. I move up and use one of my actions to grab that item.
Alright, you pick up the dragon orb.
Alright.
You don't feel
What the hell do I do with it?
Braun, you don't feel okay. Suddenly your mind begins to rush with the memories of something very vile. You know the history of Argoth. How brutal Argoth was and how he was brutally killed as well. The memories of the dragon that is currently connected to this orb are flowing through your mind. You see it destroy villages, kill people, rip them to shreds, children, women, it didn't matter. It enjoyed it killing, and it enjoyed death. It enjoyed every single moment. And then it was captured, and then bound, and then it remembers being ridden by an Eliaqui. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, roll high.
Wouldn't that be like a wisdom though, because it's in his brain?
Come on.
Yeah,
I'm fine
or-
with Constitution because
or
that's
intelligence.
one of my higher
Yeah.
things.
The reason why it's a Constitution, because it's gonna hurt if he fails it.
25.
Oh, then you're fine. You feel like something tries to pulse through you, as if it directly was trying to aim for your heart, but it doesn't get there. And then you hear some variantly low guttural laughs.
Alright.
And that's it.
Alright, since I have two... okay, this thing controls the dragon, correct?
Yeah.
Break.
Alright. Can I order the dragon to kill itself?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Good question. Let me see.
Because I still
my
have two.
gosh.
I'm guessing that took one of my 3 barbarian actions, right?
Yep.
See, Braun, here's what I'm thinking. This is
Right.
And we
It's a
spent-
very evil dragon.
we spent all night drinking, and then we immediately had to get up to face danger. None of us has gone to the bathroom yet. I'm thinking we treat this like a bad pet. Piss on the floor, rub its face in it. Maybe it'll learn.
I was thinking about having it bite its own guts out.
If we
well,
can
we
make
can
the
do
dragon
both.
kill
Control
itself, that
it.
would be
As-
very convenient.
Yeah, that would be very convenient.
Are you guys saying this
Let's
out
rub
loud?
its face and piss.
No,
Yeah,
no,
This is
This is
more.
us just like talking while you were looking at stuff up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you do own the orb at this point. Unfortunately, you cannot actually know. Make a wisdom saving throw to see if you can actually try to force it.
Alright. Well, I added. This is just straight wisdom, not perception, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Come on. Oof. 17.
As you try to force a will upon this dragon, the feat seems almost impossible.
Ah, shit.
The will of the dragon is, I don't want to die. and therefore I will keep fighting and killing and slaughtering to do so. This is the reason why Aneliaqui was able to control it so easily, because it provided a way to kill something, and that is part of its will. Telling a dragon to go kill itself, not an easy thing to do.
Well,
Can we banish it?
Can we break the orb, at least?
if we break the orb, this
Yeah.
thing's gonna go fucking loose and attack us.
Yeah.
Are you guys...
Can we at least send it away?
I mean, at this point, I at least control the damn thing.
Yeah.
For the time being.
I mean, yeah, for the time being, yeah.
At this point, are you going to spend your entire turn just trying to figure this out?
How pissed off would Alana be if I just had a dragon kill an Aneliaqui?
Probably not much.
Probably not very much, but it would give her the satisfaction.
Alright, I order the dragon to go after an Aneliaqui. Attack
Nice.
him.
Alright. On the dragon's turn, it will attack an Aneliaqui. Alright.
I mean, Alana, don't you want to plunge the dagger into her heart yourself, though?
I
She's
already had
uncon-
the satisfaction of knocking her unconscious, and I told her that that was the last thing she was gonna see.
Alright.
By the way, I'd specify attacking an Aneliaqui without damaging Alana.
Yeah, I'd have to move back a couple paces in order to do that.
I mean, the dragon could just grab
dragon
her.
eat her. The dragon could eat her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever the most brutal fucking death it could do to her.
It is now Aneliaqui's turn. She's going to try and wake up. In which she does. She wakes up, and she's going to spend half her movement getting up. And in that clarity, she notices that she no longer holds the dragon orb, and she sees you, Braun. You give me that back! And she's going to cast her spells, which is right here. I know it's a pretty bad one.
Didn't I still have 2 movements as Braun, though?
Yep.
Or 1 left?
Yeah, still had.
Yeah.
No, you use your turn figuring out the orb, dude.
Okay. I thought I just did that one
She's
attempt. One of my attempts.
Okay.
She's gonna try and mage hand it, dude. She's gonna mage hand it out of your palm.
She is going to use Thorn Whip to try and reclaim the orb.
By the way, how large is the orb?
I would have an object, like a round object to show you. Hold on. I do actually have a round object that I can show you. Okay, I do not
This
have
is
a
where we
round
learn about
object that I can
Gara's
show you.
past, the
Oh,
Dragon
actually,
Slayer.
no. You see this bowl?
Okay.
That cat bowl.
No, it's a fox bowl. Okay.
Oh.
Imagine it actually having an actual top. That's the size.
I guess. Okay.
And since you already know how big I am,
Well, there goes that plan. There goes that plan. I was just gonna have Braun swallow the damn thing.
oh man, no,
I
you
reckon
do not.
you could
Alright.
pull. I could pull it off.
You can shove it up your ass.
Alright.
It's fucking hammer space.
She makes that's gonna actually be, since it's a thorn whip. I'll double check because I don't want to make assumptions at this point. I
mean,
want you guys.
If I could take a fellow, I could take the orb.
Right. Let's see, thorn whip, thorn whip, thorn whip. Digga, 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 digga. Okay.
Sorry to let everyone know, canonically, I didn't take it from Arvello. He took it from me.
Alright, since you
Oh
are
my
within
God.
range, she's gonna cast it. Oh no, wait. 3d6. Okay. Let's see. She's going to cast Thorn Whip and try to get the orb.
Is it a strength? Okay.
As it wraps around your hand, it is now, the thorn whip is all around your arm, Braun, and she's going to do, and she's going to try and pull it. This is going to be a test of strength.
Okay.
All right.
Would this be a strength saving throw or just strength?
No, just strength.
Okay.
All right. Her first roll is an 8. Or no, wait, no, it's
22.
a 6. All right.
Well,
she
I
fails.
got 22 for my first one.
She fails the first check. As you pull back, she rolls another 6.
All right, let's see what we get here. I'm using a D20, right?
Yep.
Okay. I got a 12.
You now grasp around the thorns. You can kind of feel some of it piercing into your hand, but you don't care. You're holding on to this damn thing. And you pull a little bit more. Final check. She rolls a 2.
Oh, sweet. Got a 16.
You pull the thorn whip, and it breaks, and she is now facing in the dirt. And that is going to be her turn. It is now the green dragon's turn.
Yes.
Begonnen is still on its back, by the way. As it.
No one cares about him. He can hunt dragons on his own time.
All right.
I want to say, leave the head for a trophy. I'll put it next to the Yeti.
Roll it. Actually,
Oh, no.
I actually need to roll a d6 real quick. Or is that a d6? Yep, recharge on it.
Basically, I just ordered the dragon to do its most devastating
He's a
attack.
goddamn half-orc. You're not winning.
It doesn't recharge its breath
Yeah,
attack.
like, I mean, she's an elf.
Let's see.
Okay, I mean, okay, apart from the breath attack, whatever its most damaging ability.
All right. It is going to use. It does have multi-attack. It's going to bite first and then use 2 of its claw attacks. So, first plus 6. That one hits. That also hits. And that one fails. So as it reaches up, it and tries to bite down, but completely misses her. So that does. Let's see, 2d10 plus 6.
Where's my D10 at?
19, 27. Does 27 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Alright. And at that point, the green, that will be the green dragon's turn. And we are now at the top of the round. Remy, it is your turn.
But you forgot Begamen. He had the lowest initiative of us.
No, Begamnon is 19.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he's
thought Begamen
right
was low.
before. No, he's
Oh, he's
right
before-
before me.
Okay, never mind then. I thought he was like. Never mind. My mistake.
Joseph and Begamnon have the same initiative. That's how I know. I just gave.
okay.
I gave Begamnon the first turn because he was the first one that said, "Oh, I'm 19."
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Every time you say that, all I think is phenomenon.
Right?
Begamnon.
I'm just so good at saying Begamnon's name. Now it is Remy's turn. You go. What do you want to do?
Can Remy make it up to a Leliqui?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say yes.
Then it's time to show my true power. I want to run up there.
All right. You are within range of an Iliaqui. In fact, she is actually surrounded.
My first roll will be 25.
That hits.
Good. 4. 13, 12, 18 damage on my first hit.
Woo! Shit, man.
I would like to use my War Priest ability and use my bonus action to take a second hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Please.
21.
That hits.
Another 20 points of damage with the Warhammer.
Alright. At this point,
I want the first one to hit her in the gut. I don't care what you do with the second one, but she gets to get hit in the gut once.
You just, with the Warhammer, wham! Right in her gut. And then you come around and you hit her on the back of her shoulder. She drops her staff. She is looking relatively rough. Next up is Begamnin. He's going to attempt to jump off the back of this dragon as he finally understands that, oh, this is the plan. And he's going to have to make an athletic saving throw. No, he fails it. No,
God
wait.
damn it, Begamnin.
No, wait. 9 plus 5. It's 14. No, he's good. He's good. He just lands like, huh. And he looks at the elemental. Ah, fuck it. And he starts attacking the elemental.
Yeah. We need to take care of that.
The fact that the earth elemental hasn't done anything is because Ineliaqui hasn't commanded it to do anything.
I know, she
hasn't been able to do it.
The poor girl's been curb stomped.
See.
It's my go next, right? I have another plan.
That fails.
You're not riding
as
the dragon.
Begamnin, feeling fairly confident in himself, tries to attack this earth elemental. Bink, bink. Nothing. He looks slightly disappointed in himself. God damn it! Is how Yomi would say it, but, you know. And that will be the end.
Damn it!
Oh no, I'm gonna actually spend one of his action surges in order to attack a third time. Nope, that fails too. Bing, bing, bing! Fuck! That is gonna be the end of Begamnin's turn. It is now Joseph's turn. What do you want to do, Joseph?
All right. Well, I'm gonna move directly onto. She's lying prone, correct? I'm gonna sit on her.
No, she's not prone anymore. They knocked the staff
Did
out of
she
her
fall
hand.
over from the? No, I thought when Braun got tied up, she ate, any.
Yeah,
model
she ate
check-
dirt.
That's
You said she fell face first on the ground.
true. That is true.
I'm gonna sit on her back. I'm gonna try something. I'm going to spend a key point to use my Long Fu Pai Zhao strength, used for giants, huge men, and I'm going to firmly grasp her head, holding her down with my legs. I'm gonna tear her head off. I'm gonna pull as hard as I can.
Make a strength check.
All right. And do I do the Zhao modifiers?
It is used against larger objects. She is still considered medium, so no. You have her grappled down, no problem. But any of the modifiers I'm going to say.
And is it strength or athletics?
It's, since you're using pure brute strength, just strength.
Okay. I'm gonna kill you. 19 plus 6 is 25.
Damn.
Come
You
on.
try to pull her head
Come
off.
on.
I need you to roll the damage real quick.
What would the damage be?
I'm going to say roll, because of the strength check, I'm going to have you roll 5d4 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. All right.
What about my extra 1d4?
That too.
Oh, next. So how many d4 all up?
So that's 64.
64.
Plus
all right.
your strength
I'm gonna get
modifier.
my calculator out. Plus the strength modifier. All right, so that's plus 6 to begin with. So 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus another 4. And that's the 4 d4s. Plus 6 equals 20.
As you try to pull
You have
her
2 more
head.
d4s.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
2 more d4s.
Yeah, you rolled
2 more
four-
d4s, that's
yeah.
right.
It's 20.
That's another 4. I love this dice.
Okay.
And 2.
So what's that
So
altogether?
that's 26 damage. 26.
As you try to pull her head, you hear cracking and this ripping of the skin. You can see the capillaries busting around her neck.
Oh, shit.
Charming.
As hard as you pulled, you just couldn't pull her head off.
That poor woman!
Oh,
I've broken her neck at the very least.
oh, you've done a little
She
more than
is
that. Shit.
screaming in pain, by the way.
But she's a vegetable now, so that'll make the rest of the fight easier.
Yeah. Sadly.
I'm just throwing out there. Can I execute her with the freaking axe?
No, I think this one is final blow goes to me on this one.
Well, the next.
Well, you can help
the
me.
next
I've already
turn-
gotten it halfway.
The next turn. Oh, yeah, she's not looking very good, by the way. The next turn goes to Arya. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah.
At this point,
Arya, yeah.
at this point, I'm all like,
I said,
Arya,
give me a hand!
Arya, you should really be
Kill the
inspiring.
dragon! Yeah, she could expire, I guess.
Inspire.
I can inspire. How much HP does she have left?
I can't tell you that.
He just said she's not looking good at all.
Yeah, she's not looking at all good.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Vicious Mockery again.
Alright.
The last thing she's gonna
Oh
use
my
is a
god, the
Yamaha.
last thing you want to do that.
Yes.
You don't want to inspire some revenge?
No revenge, just pettiness.
Aw, come on,
Fucking-
don't deny me.
I don't care.
Fucking-
I don't care.
Fucking tieflings,
Don't
right?
deny me of my life.
Alright.
Fine, I'll inspire. I'll inspire. God damn it.
Alright.
Isn't inspiration a bonus action anyway, so you can do both?
Yeah, you really could.
Inspire her to kill herself.
Inspire the dragon to kill itself.
Come on, you guys. What do you want to do? What are you doing? Tara, I can't hear you.
I use my bardic inspiration.
Okay, who do you inspire?
I use my bardic. I inspire Alana. I inspire Begomnin, Ron, Joseph, and Remy.
Alright, that's all your bardic inspiration. Alright, what do you want to do now?
Yes. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery.
Alright, go ahead. What do you... What will you say?
You should
Who's
let her know
using
that
it
her
on?
head's going to be in a bag for the rest of eternity.
Or up Joseph's ass.
No, it's going back in the bag.
Your mama, so ugly that her portraits hang themselves.
Oh shit! Okay, roll that damage. Wow, that is, man, that is
I'm
brutal.
gonna use that one in my real life. That's a goodie.
That's a keeper.
Okay.
Fucking Ash would be so proud if he was watching this right now.
Oh, he would be. He would be. Got 7,
He loves British quips.
9, 16 plus 8. That's fucking 24 damage.
Ah.
How do you want to do this?
What do you mean?
How you want to do it? How you want her to kill
I
herself?
already did it.
Okay, how do you want her to die?
How do I want her to kill herself? How do I want her to kill herself?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking K. Alana, tell me, how do you want this horrible bitch to die?
Here.
She kisses
Hey.
Alana's boots so much she deep throats it.
No.
Works on boots,
Alana will throw her dagger and just go for just let me be the last thing she sees.
Okay, Alana, hand her your dagger. And you, Iniliaqui, stab yourself.
Quick question. I did break her neck.
You didn't
She
break.
wouldn't be able to
You
get-
didn't break her neck, but you really wrecked her neck. It looks sore. Her head is.
You said that was a
stiff.
bone snap.
You said you
No.
could see capillaries.
Yeah, capillaries were breaking. That's like something with blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hickey.
Right?
Alright.
Capillaries broken. The skin
Yeah,
looks
I
slightly
know what
stretched.
capillaries are.
Yeah. So she takes the knife. And she just keeps stabbing herself until... And she falls over onto the ground. She lays dead.
Giant sadistic smirk just goes across Alana's face.
Also, the earth
The
elemental
only time
disappears.
she's ever done this.
The earth elemental...
Oh, nice.
Are we out of active combat? Because I'd like to finish the job I started.
At this moment, the chains around the dragon all begin to fall off. It seemed like her life was the only thing keeping those shackles shut.
Oh shit.
Called it.
Oh. Alright.
As they all fall to the ground, the glaze that was over the dragon's eyes disappear.
Where am I?
Would you believe Maine?
You're in
Oh, look.
a Celsium.
A snack.
There's one right here on the floor for you, if you require that.
I called
the woman
dibs
who
on
was
the head.
Oh, you can
Take
keep
the woman
the head.
who was controlling you. Spare us. We released you. We didn't bind you.
You think I have kindness because you released me. You are as ignorant as that guise you wear.
In Draconic, Remy will invoke the name of Bahamut, and it can try to convince the dragon that he is free and that his only chance is to leave and come back another day.
Make a persuasion check. I had written this.
Bam, nat 20.
Really?
Really? Awesome.
I would show you, but as soon as I realized you weren't using video, I took my pants off.
All right.
I get that, dude.
I believe that.
Dude.
Honestly, I do.
Okay. As you do.
I have recordings of people speaking Draconic. You want me to fire one up for you?
No, it's great. I'm loving this moment right now.
Durka, Muhammad Jihad.
I do not follow Bahamut, nor do I care for him. But you granted me a favor. But should I see your faces ever again, you can be sure that I will pick my teeth with your bones.
As he begins to now rise, and he walks out through the stadium.
I want to make a quick shout before he leaves.
No.
Hey,
No,
Tiny Nuggets!
Don't you dare.
Tiny Nuggets! This one's a bad one. Probably shouldn't let it go.
As Tiny sits there and says, you won't bother us. We're anywhere near anytime soon. We'll have Amun-Ra keep a close eye on him, though.
He's got a bit of a history, though. Like, you know, we've known each other for a while. I'm a murdery dude.
I'm just throwing this out there. I have seen this thing's memories. I have fought demons. This thing scares the shit out of me.
So maybe God give us a hand with this one.
No, not all demons are so bad.
Oh, so
No, not all demons, just the one I've killed. Some demons
As
are
you
very
guys
nice.
are yelling this back and forth, the dragon definitely hears this. And he turns around.
Can I make a persuasion check for Tiny Nuggins?
Go ahead.
God damn it.
Okay. My persuasion is only 1, so this probably isn't going to turn out that great. 13.
It doesn't beat his 19. You don't convince him. He's definitely trying to be a bit of a pacifist, but unfortunately, the green dragon has turned around and come back.
Do you not like my token of kindness? If not...
Oh shit, guys. You fucked this up for yourselves. As he releases another torrent of poisonous breath. I need everybody. God, you guys.
Alright. Well, I'm going to be fine because I've got advantage against poison, but you guys, I'm really sorry.
you,
This
Sam!
is 100% my fault.
You guys wanted to talk. You guys wanted to talk shit and not let him walk. That's all you guys.
No, it was not.
Okay, guys,
us.
what kind of heroes would we be if we let this... This is a walking 9/11, guys. We can't let it go.
All right, everybody make a con saving throw.
18.
18.
Oh, fuck no. 12.
All my good rolls are gone. I'm scared to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, 24.
20.
All right.
It's a con?
Yep, Constitution.
Yep.
Not even big
Oh, con? Oh, never mind. I got a 22.
Yeah, I got a 20.
I'm dead, aren't I?
Everybody that rolled lower than 16. Have to count them up.
Who said they were dead?
I did. Pretty
Who's
much.
Weren't
Well,
you?
I
No?
don't even know how much damage I have yet.
You've got a death ward though.
I know, but still,
That's why I was gonna ask.
it's not something I want to do. I don't want to die. Okay. I
Death
can't.
Ward.
I know.
You get to
That's
join
like-
your man as Jesus.
No. No.
You get to be
You
Elf
got, you got the
Jesus.
shark repellent spray of
I'm not gonna
mortal
be a Mary
injuries.
Magdalene.
Dude, Mary Magdalene wasn't woman Jesus. She is like woman Jesus' mother.
Oh God.
I mean, if you do
Jesus.
die here, you died right after making a racist kill themselves. So, I mean, it's a pretty good way to go.
30.
Yeah. All right. How much damage?
Well, technically, I was the one who made her kill herself, but
52 points of poison damage to everyone that rolled lower than 16.
Shit.
Okay.
At that moment,
Alright.
Tiny Nuggins enters the Coliseum.
Yes!
He doesn't
He's
seem
my bro.
affected. He is walking into this, by the way.
Of course, he breathes key.
He pushes everyone out of the way.
He's my dad, guys.
He gets up to the dragon, and he grows in size in mere seconds. As big as Begamnon. He looks the dragon in the face, and the dragon bends down. What will you do, little man? Immediately. Oh, net 20. This is good.
Hey, don't forget he's in my aura, so he gets 1d4 radiant as well.
That is also good.
Oh yeah,
He-
that is true.
Grabs the bottom of this dragon's
Oh,
jaw.
hold on. Stream died on us again.
Oh
Oh.
my god. Alright.
Oh my God.
I will not let people miss
No,
out on
hold on.
this.
Tiny Nuggets is going to show me how it's done. He's going to teach me to tear heads.
Hold on. I promise we got
just
this.
Okay, so it died just as you said that Tiny was coming in.
Alright.
So, yeah, you've got a little bit.
Alright. We got a little bit of time. This is what a level 20 Long Fu Pai monk can do.
Is the
This is
stream
a-
working again for everybody?
Give it a sec.
see. I'm double checking to make sure. That's why. I always
I
have
don't want
the
them to
stream
miss
playing
this.
in my background, so I always have a
Yeah.
reverb in my ear.
Khan, you
I usually-
don't want to miss this. Stick around.
I usually just mute it for you.
Yeah.
Like mute the stream when we
Yeah,
get
but
this.
I wanted to hear I wanted to hear in case
I
it
gotcha.
went down.
Yeah.
So.
I keep it open in like a side window.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
we're
good.
good. We're back up.
Alright, you guys.
Yeah, we're back.
So, as Tiny Nuggin enters the Coliseum, he pushes everyone aside. He's taking some pretty easy breaths as he's walking through this poisonous gas. The dragon comes down and looks Tiny Nuggins, who has now grown in size, almost to as big as Begamnon. And he looks the dragon in the eye, and the dragon looks at him and says, "What will you do, tiny man?" Immediately, as he nat 20'd, grabs the bottom of this dragon's jaw, and you can hear the snapping of the jaw as he crushes it down, and with ease throws him over. Bah!
Damn!
Shit!
And then he is going to basically use complete force and the inertia of the size of his body to whip around and break this fucking dragon's neck. Nat 20.
Yeah.
That is 2 in a row!
Another. Oh, tiny motherfucking nuggins!
This is actually
Tiny
very...
nuggets!
Like, I tried to keep my
Yeah!
cool. So...
Fuck yeah, tiny nuggets!
Like, jaws just dropped. I'm like, yeah, okay. I will never be that good.
I'm gonna start a new religion. Go door to door. Do you have time to hear the good word of our Lord and Savior, Tiny Nuggets?
Let me count.
Okay,
Let me count.
Arya and Braun, like in Jehovah's Witnesses, like suits and ties.
20.
Like,
Yep.
Okay, normally Joseph would rock a semi at this point, but
Braun is
Joseph
hard.
is completely flaccid with respect for this man.
18. 21. That's 41.
Braun has never been more turned on in his life.
By an old, 4,000-year-old man? 1,000-year-old man?
4,000.
Breaking a fucking dragon's neck and jaw.
Sploosh.
41.
For anyone.
51.
Yeah, that's a fucking sploosh moment right there, mate.
If he doesn't kill him, he's already destroyed his bite weapon. He's just gonna start breaking the dragon's fingers next.
Arya's panties are very wet.
Same as Alana's. It's like, damn.
Alright, you guys. For how much this dragon had left, through the sheer inertia, all you hear is a as it echoes throughout the temple. And he just simply lands on his feet and he begins to walk out of the stadium, returning back to his normal size. The dragon is not moving. The dragon does not seem to breathe. The dragon is dead.
Fucking A, you're right.
That
Tiny
is
Nuggets,
the
will
power.
you marry me?
That is the power of a champion, you guys. Not only that, he's wearing a vestige from Cord, so the only reason why he was able to do that was because of a vestige.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
Braun looks over
Tiny Nuggins, you could have any one of us right now, please. Take your pick.
You could have all of us right now.
Marry me!
Tiny
It's not physically
Nuggins.
possible, but I want to have your babies.
Tiny Nuggins at this moment.
Yeah, I'll be in my room tonight.
Tiny,
Alone.
Tiny Nuggins at this moment seems very solemn, very deep in thought. How about we drink? Great battle.
Yes!
Great fight, everybody.
I agree with that. 1 second though.
Braun looks over at Joseph.
Joseph, let's take its head. Just to make sure.
Okay. I'll be right with you, buddy. I've just got one. I'm dealing with one right now. I'm still on her back, right?
All right.
I'm gonna get off the rest of the head.
Joseph,
Yeah.
you know you were very close to fucking that up. If Tiny
Yeah.
Nuggets weren't here.
Keep in mind, Tiny
Braun
Nuggins
walks
didn't
over and
fight
starts
with
cutting
you
the dragon's
guys.
head off.
My whole
we
plan
said-
was getting Tiny Nuggins to help, so plan succeeded.
Right. That was your plan.
Right.
It's
And by the way,
actually funny. It's actually funny, as I wrote down as a bullet point. If they fuck up this persuasion, Tiny Nuggin steps in. And man, was I on the fucking unexpected of expected. Fucking A, man. Like, you guys, you could have just let him walk. It would have been okay for
What
the
kind of
moment.
heroes would we be, though?
Just a question for Tiny. Are you gonna charge us for the drinks?
Who needs gold?
I've got a question for Tiny.
Yeah?
Are you single?
I'm sorry to say, but I'm just not looking for anyone right now. At this moment,
Braun just
I
asked.
can take it.
Braun just asked.
Well, what about casual companionship?
well, you're all my friends already.
Works for me. I do not want to be your enemy.
And at that point,
Tiny, he's talking about the kind of casual acquaintanceship that involves rubbing genitals together.
By the way, that's the first time any of y'all have heard Braun laugh like a real laugh.
at this point,
Yeah. Yep.
you guys,
Definitely, before anything happens, looting the bodies.
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
looting the
give me-
bodies and we're looting the dragon corpse and cutting his head off.
And I'm cutting
roll a
off
okay.
her-
For the dragon, roll a
her
nature
head.
check. You claim an Eliaqui's head. For the dragon, roll a nature check. Also at this point, Daniel, you guys actually spend about another hour preparing to leave. But for you, Daniel, you are given a bag with a lot of magical stones. Like, I mean, a lot. You're also
And then you'll come back to play later.
definitely.
Wait, how many hours have passed since they left?
Since the battle?
It-
Since the battle, it's been about 2. So you're good.
You're good.
But for you,
Okay.
Daniel, you gain about almost about 40 pounds worth of magical stones. You are very proud of yourself, as this is a huge haul. And you're also given a map and rations to make it back to the eastern cities, so that you may be able to celebrate the magic or the crystal festival properly.
Okay. Can I throw a curveball on my way out?
Sure.
Yeah.
Remy's gonna walk over to Arya, whisper in her ear, Bahamut has nothing against tieflings, and walks out.
Oh, damn!
Damn.
Oh, damn!
Damn.
I'm gonna
okay.
I'm gonna say this. Make an insight check real quick.
And Arya has to respond to that somehow.
14 and 4, 18.
You were able to see past that guy's a long time ago. You had no real you even though you have been born and raised in a Celsium, you realize through the power of Bahamut that there is no real amount of judgment. Justice is left up to those who for the good. And as you said, he doesn't have a problem with tieflings.
How long
No,
did
wait.
you know?
It's been a while.
Arya,
I'm sorry,
I think
I
your
was so
response
rude
is
to
to
you.
drip even harder.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I was so rude to you. I was just frightened, of course.
It's not rude to try to protect oneself.
Thank you.
Justice has been served, and I have a task to complete. It was nice meeting you. May one day our paths cross again. And he'll start walking out.
Before he leaves, Braun walks up and gives him a handshake and a hug of respect.
Oh, that was Braun. Remy will give him a kiss on the cheek as he's hugging.
Braun blushes
Yeah.
and returns
Arya
the
gives
kiss.
him a hug before he leaves as well.
Alana just, like, shyly says, we hope to see you later, okay?
Braun also slips Remy a slip of paper with his home address.
Which is currently still in cinders, by the way.
It will be repaired eventually.
I would also like to shake Remy's hand. I'm gonna look him in the eye and say, I don't know many clerics that are as powerful as a warrior as you are. You have my respect.
He'll grip it back, and just like the scene in Predator, he's given a little bit.
I did the exact scene.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Everyone's
You start
hands are
flicking at
flooded, either for Remy or for Tiny Nuggets.
And with that,
Okay, look. I'm just gonna say at this point, Tiny Nuggins is my master. I can't have sex with him, but I will try and offer the women.
Oh, by the way, Aaron, that
You
nature
too.
check you asked about earlier, I got 16.
I mean, Arya,
wait, for what?
Alana, you're banging him.
I guess cutting the head off the dragon, or looting the dragon's
Whatever
body.
the
Or,
way
okay.
Nuggins wants it.
16,
well.
you managed to gain about 3 pounds of dragon scales. You got 15 green dragon teeth. You also managed to get, if you can store it, about 5 ounces of green dragon blood. And also a...
Ooh, I used Joseph's empty water flask.
Alright. And also, you managed to acquire, what's it? There are stones within the dragon's neck that you have acquired. And when they rub together, they produce a gas. It's a poisonous gas. And you don't breathe it in, but you know that this is the thing. These are the things that incite this gas.
Can we nickname those dwarf farts?
Right?
Love it.
All right.
So gas stones. How many of those I get?
You got 2, because
All right,
they
2
rub
gas
together.
stones. Yeah.
And that is everything you were able to get off of the green dragon. And with that,
Thank you.
we're gonna go ahead and call it a night.
Hang on, we need to
Awesome.
ascertain Tiny Nuggin's sexual gratification first.
God, no.
There are literally 5 people here who are willing to offer themselves to Tiny as tribute,
Nope. Nope.
or just to get drunk as fuck
Hey,
with Tiny.
much like at the end of Avengers, Tiny Nuggins will return.
Oh, God, no.
But yeah, you guys,
Yes.
you guys managed to not only gain a huge amount of information, but now you know where all the champions are. You know that. He'll probably talk with you guys a little bit before you leave, so that will happen next week. So yeah, you guys, this is awesome. You guys killed your first fucking dragon, or well, well, Tiny Nuggins killed your first fucking
That
dragon.
kind of a comment.
First. Yeah.
But
My haven't actually killed it ourselves.
flawlessly.
and honestly, I special thanks to Doc. He fucking being able to put up with her shit tonight. So yeah.
No. Thank you for
Thanks,
everything.
man. It was a
Oh,
pleasure
dude.
having you.
It was fun. It was a
One of
pleasure.
my favorite guests, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully in a later time we'll have more guests, but yeah, thank you, Daniel, for sticking with us this weekend. I'm sorry that there was probably some pretty vague stuff that I was able to provide, but hopefully we will have you back. I know I definitely want you to come back in later episodes. And thank you so much for joining us along on this adventure.
Oh no, it was a pleasure being here. It was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed myself. Your chat cracks me up. That was incredible. And I love when people come troll my chat. I can't play a game at the same time when people are trolling me as a DM because I'm always reading the comments and laughing.
Uh-oh. Oh, I lost connection.
Sorry.
Ah.
Hold on. It's trying to reconnect. We'll let it try and reconnect. Yeah, this has been the most weirdest night ever. Just getting the internet to work correctly. It's been so weird. It says it's back up, so I believe it.
Yeah, it's back up right now.
But but yeah,
Definitely loved having you here. It was definitely a good change of pace, you know.
Also, before we end tonight's call, Daniel, would you like to tell people about your stuff before we have you go?
Yeah. Let me get this as fast as I can. Oh man, you can really hold your breath when you're not wearing pants. Oh, anyways, I've started a business.
I fucking know it.
I started a business called Bros and Dragons, and it's adaptation. It's going to intensify all people of all nerdoms and help creative people follow their ventures, live their dreams. The first thing that we did was create the Bros and Dragons podcast to help kick that into motion. And I am proud to say that we are doing all the official business licenses, and I already have people in place creating a publishing aspect, as well as our own streams, our podcasts, and we're all over the place. So the best place to find all that, just to keep it short, is to go to facebook.com/groups/Bros and Dragons. Join the group. That's where a lot of stuff gets talked about. And if you have any ideas that you think would be awesome for you to do, no matter if it makes money or not, bring it up to one of the actual people that help me with the business. They are all on that group, and we will go from there.
All right.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sounds amazing.
Can we pop a link to that in the chat?
To anyone that has that mod power, sure.
Yeah, just send it to us on the chat. We'll put it on for you.
If you don't want to do that, if you search Bros and Dragons on any medium, we pop up. If you search it in anywhere that you find your podcast, we pop up. And if you search it on the Twitch channels under people, we pop up, and you can watch some of our games and realize that you guys are actually kind of lowbrow, considering that I think we officially, in the game that Yarrow played in, we officially found in history the point that hentai was invented.
Oh, wow.
That's
I think it was
true.
just after the atomic bomb dropped, right?
It was before cannons were made for ships. We know that now. It's a fact because it's canon in our world.
Also, if you guys want to, please go check out their podcast. I was one of their guest players. I played Finnick for a couple of episodes. You could check them out on iTunes, as I do usually, because that's how I like to keep up with them, at least in their recent episodes as well. Don't forget to also check them out on Twitter, which is @BrosandDragons. Of course, and pretty much anything, as he said. I'm sorry if I'm repeating back words.
No, it's fine. And you can follow, if you just want to follow me and not just the Bros and Dragons thing, which I understand because of the awesomeness that radiates,
His home address is
at I am DM Doc on either Facebook or Twitter will find me. And I go through all my messages individually. I haven't hired anybody. I don't use bots. I literally read everything. So if you want to ever shoot me a message, it might take me a couple of days, but I literally take the time to do that. So.
Also, I realized that we had a donation earlier tonight, which I need to read that message. So, but yeah, yeah, this has been a bit of an exciting night. Oh no, I messed up. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let my players go off, as I'm pretty sure some of them have work tomorrow, and also everyone needs to sleep as well. So with that being said,
What the hell is this sleep you talk about?
Right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let them go. Thank you guys for joining along again tonight, and I will go ahead and read this donation as it was provided to us earlier tonight. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you again soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Right way to come back.
Right? All right. Later, guys.
Ron had a good night.
Aria had a good night. She made Anelia kill herself. That's
Yeah. Braun got to control a
really
dragon.
good night.
I'm just saying, Braun got to control a dragon, a weapon of pure destructive force.
I got to anime.
Alana got a vengeance and got That
Oh yeah, I also got
scary
to
face.
freaking. I also got to help turn fucking Joseph into a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I
We
know.
animate all over the show, dude.
We animated all over this
Fucking-
shit, man.
You fucking Makarov tiny Nuckins, man.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how
um,
I'm gonna leave him.
That's actually one of the skills of Long Fu Pai is to actually grow in size, and it's a really useful skill. Sometimes for intimidation, other times to do some. It's kind of like it increases the muscle mass and bone structure temporarily.
It's a Kaioken, basically.
Yeah.
I just keep picturing like Chopper when he goes like the fighting point stance
Gotcha.
from One Piece.
Yeah, basically. All right.
It's a long
I'll be
supply
honest.
skill.
If I ever learn how to do it, I'm basically just gonna use it on Arvello.
Not on Braun for Broseph.
I mean, Arvello's an experienced anal lover. Yeah, you can get a finger back there, but you're not prepared for the giant.
Oh god. Oh god.
And I'm talking about before I get big, you know what I'm saying?
I love how the chat's like arguing about Braria, but Broseph is more canon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Braria is a distinct possibility.
One of
Braun
them
is
is
leaving
like
it up to Arya.
Raging Rider's just going for that Braria right there.
All right, you guys.
Arya's not gonna do any. She's not going to be the aggressor as far as ships go. That's
Yeah.
just something that I've already made the decision with
Alright.
as of now.
Okay.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, and I'm gonna do my usual thing here.
Do send us fanfics on Twitter, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta
fanfics are fun.
Please
I gotta
write
talk
more
to Jackie.
fanfics.
All right,
I
you
will
guys.
talk to Jackie.
Yeah, whatever happened to Jackie?
No,
Jackie's had a couple of personal things happen to her, so she kind of stopped writing fanfics, but we still talk. And yeah, she said she's coming back with like a fucking book of this shit. I'm like, yeah, just make sure you tell me about it before you start, posting it. So she's gonna let me proofread her stuff first.
I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I love you all.
All right.
All
All right.
Bye.
Good night,
Have a good
guys.
night.